Young Master. I would like to discuss our inventory needs for the festival.
The extra items we ordered should arrive tonight. We can adjust from there.
Oh, Makoto! Please come with me. Festival thrills await.
Tomoe and Mio will be in town. Why don't you go with them?
Ooh, you're no fun.
Don't sit on that.
Regarding additional staff for the store.
Elder dwarves? They might be a good fit.
My, aren't you just a wealth of kindness to demi-humans? Or perhaps you simply despise humans.
That's enough. I have a lot to do, so please get out of here right now. Leave my sight.
Oh dear. Looks like I've outstayed my welcome. Fine, guess I'll go do some work at the guild.
At least Luto is consistent,
I'm shocked that he told me he'll use the name false.
I've heard that in the past he was prone to conducting rather intriguing experiments. I'd like to know more about that research of his.
I thought you left.
Thank you for agreeing to meet on such short notice. My name is Shinai. I'm a temple priest, as you can see.
I'm Kuzunoha, the owner of this shop. Please excuse my inability to speak aloud.
A curse of some kind?
Yes. I'm afraid it's a type of chronic condition.
How unfortunate.
Now then, how can I help you today?
Right. I'd like to discuss the medicines you carry at your store. There are concerns over how effective they are, especially considering the low price.
It's a relief this has nothing to do with the goddess. He must be sniffing around for a bribe.
I have a proposition.
Nailed it. He's definitely after a bribe. But if a few gold coins can keep him quiet, it's worth it.
Why not allow the temple to handle sales?
I'm not sure I understand your aim.
Never mind. Please forget I said anything. The temple will help clear up those nasty rumors floating around. However, we have one condition.
What would that be?
Reveal your production methods at once. That's the only way we can vouch for them. We swear not to leak your secrets.
I see. And what would stop the temple from producing similar products to compete with mine?
On that matter, we must beg your trust. I believe that my proposition is quite fair, all things considered.
We know several members of the temple are involved in those humanoid experiments. That includes the previous bishop. His death would... It couldn't hurt to have connections at the temple, just in case something unexpected happens. I'm just a fledgling merchant still learning the ropes here. If it means getting to know the fine folks at the temple, I'd be more than happy to disclose my production methods.
Great! I knew you'd understand.
Let me know what day is most convenient for you. I'll have my alchemist walk you through how our products are made.
Very well. Come to the temple tomorrow at noon.
Oh, jeez.
Is there a problem?
Such a majestic building for worshipping that goddess. Yikes. Let me get this straight. Those who worship her believe she's some kind of pure motherly figure who's all noble and good and loves every last human, correct?
I would say that's a fair assessment, more or less.
That's not what I call pure or motherly. I don't feel like I'm going to get along with these
demonstrating. The temple swears to clear up all rumors and lies concerning your business practices.
Thank you for your kindness.
Also, regarding your chronic condition of muteness, we shall devise a solution to ease your suffering, though in truth there may not be much we can do.
Your Holiness, it is time.
We shall meet again. Count on it.
I was done.
You have disgraced yourself, Kuzunoha. Our dear bishop deserves no less than your utmost respect.
Please forgive my poor manners.
Very well. Proceed with your demonstration.
Right. It's all here.
I see. Well... Relax. Just a bit of harmless small talk. Shall we begin?
Of course.
So, just how long have you been a merchant?
Fewer than 3 years as of now. Whether it's 3 days or 2 years, that's technically the truth.
And you already have shops in 2 cities? You must have a generous backer.
Not a backer, exactly. But the Rembrandt Trading Company of Sige has been very kind to us.
Oh, it's Rembrandt then.
Do you know him? Not only did he lend me a storefront, but he also took the time to teach me the basics of business back when I was still green.
That's a rather different Rembrandt than the one we at the temple have come to know. He has been much less cooperative with us. It's been quite frustrating.
Makes sense. That curse call.
I suppose that's why you've taken a special interest in his daughters at the academy. Are you returning the favor for his kindness?
Huh? How does he know so much about me? Right. Their father can't help but worry, so he asked me to keep an eye on them.
He must love his daughters dearly. Well then, perhaps I should rethink my opinion of him.
Have he and his alchemist left yet?
Yes, those two just exited the temple. Don't worry, we'll be watching his every move.
You wasted our time today. In the future, request my approval on all matters concerning Kuzunoha.
Right. May I ask what went wrong?
Our examinations of his mind and mana both failed miserably. He skillfully blocked all of our attempts. It is laughable that a servant could tail him. His production methods were suspicious as well.
We're incredible. Yet with our abilities, we'd have a 50% chance of success.
Only 50%?
If you take into account the material and labor costs, we'd have to charge 100 times the price he does.
No, but how?
Kuzunoha pretends to be an innocent, but he is clearly something else entirely. Lucky for us, it's possible he will become our trump card in the near future.
What? Eris, are you seriously trying to tell me that you can beat Mr. Blue Lizard?
Sure. I wouldn't have this job if I couldn't manage something as easy as that.
Wow, think you can teach me some incantations in the old language?
How long is she going to slack off like that?
We've returned.
Hey, welcome back.
Looks like they're having fun over there. When did they start getting along?
Please show me how.
It's hard to say,
That's a
really.
shame, because if you were to tell the truth, I was planning on...
No kidding! The rich sweetness of the banana is enhanced by the subtle aroma of the syrup, add in the profound flavor of the chilled milk, and it's like liquid joy! I'd love to drown in it.
I'm, glad you like it.
The important part is to choose magic words from the old language that suit you personally.
Where were you when you last faced off against Mr. Blue Lizard? I've never seen scales as thick as his in my life. Oh.
Of course you haven't. After all, he's a Miz. Hi, Shiki. Hello, young master.
You have become too proud for your own good.
Eris, you don't want to go back to the demi-plane boot camp now, do you?
How could you, Aqua? Young master, I've turned over a new leaf. I'll never be so arrogant again. So please, please, I'm begging you to have mercy on poor little me.
As you wish.
By the way, Gene,
Yes?
if you're ever planning to cheat, don't bother coming to my class.
Right. I'm so very sorry, sir.
Have you finished setting up shop? Nope, I'm not quite there yet.
Fall days end as swiftly as they begin, but the bustling crowds don't disperse. I sense something. Seems I'm being followed. There's no animosity. It feels more like bloodlust. I'll just carry on like I haven't noticed. Took them long enough? And those outfits, they're clearly from the Assassin's Guild.
Get him!
It's him. Here for revenge? Assassin with the cherished blade?
I've never left a job unfinished and never will.
I can't tell if you're dutiful or just obsessed. Oh, looks like you got your blade fixed.
This blade, forged from the scales of Greater Dragon Mitsurugi, is the embodiment of my pride. There is no finer weapon in all the world!
Mitsurugi, otherwise known as Lancer. His scales are wasted on that lowly assassin's blade. Then again, he seemed like a big jerk. Maybe his scales are just right for equipping a hitman.
You're smiling at a time like this? Die, 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 die.
He's unhinged.
Die, die,
Must be
die,
messed up on some weird drug or something. There we go. I've had enough of this Assassin's Guild nonsense and just want to be left alone. This will finally end all of Bright's meddling. It's over, once and for all. I feel so agitated after that encounter. I've got to get away and calm down.
Young master, what a pleasant surprise. I was thinking about reaching out, and here you are.
Hello, Tomoe. Any updates on the Demi-Plane's climate troubles?
We can wait to act until after the Academy's festival has concluded, but yes. A mist gate here will produce a climate that's a 95% match for Japan's. The weather should stabilize.
But there's a problem?
There is. That whole area is controlled by demons. They even have a fortress in close proximity. We can't leave traces of activity right before their eyes.
What do you suggest?
If you'll grant me your permission, I could clear out that spot at once.
Attacking that fortress is a sure way to stir up hostilities with the demons. But if we don't... I'd like some time to think on it.
Understood. That choice can wait. We have the big festival to look forward to tomorrow. So this is what Road Scar's like.
What's even more
all the festival food.
So much noise.
Thank you. Enjoy. Well, good morning.
Sorry, I totally overslept.
That's hardly surprising. You were up until dawn preparing for the...
Hey, I need some of those. Sure. One moment, please.
You're one for the championship!
Where are Lime and the Elder Dwarf?
They're both outside.
Hey, the end of the line's over here. Stay back. Entry is limited, and that's that.
I've asked them to organize the line to avoid disturbing the other shops.
How are we doing on sales?
We're very nearly done for the day.
They're that good?
Adventurers who heard about us by word of mouth traveled here from across the land. I'm considering...
Come to think of it, the Merchants Guild gave us some vouchers.
Forgive me for not asking you first. I considered waking you, but thought better of it.
The young master is so exhausted. We must let him rest a while longer.
That's right. We should always protect his peaceful slumber. Such is our duty.
Sorry, I'm sure that was frustrating.
It's fine.
Where are those two?
They went with Luto to partake in the pleasures of the food stalls.
I see. I'll do a quick check of our inventory. After that, I think I'll get out to make my rounds.
Much appreciated.
First up, we have...
Why is it written in Laurel's secret script?
Laurel's script.
Please, sir, no cutting in line.
Oh, don't boss me around, demi-human.
I'm sorry, it's store policy.
Seriously? This shop employs filthy demi-humans?
Great.
Extraordinary! I'll never forgive myself for not bringing hot sake to drink with this fine meal.
Fresh fish, meat, veggies, and some seasoning. We can't forget the all-important soup, too. Now this is a recipe worthy of learning.
Aqua, please let me have a taste.
Doesn't matter what they are. I'll kick all their asses. Cheers to that.
Young master. Cream and mayonnaise. What manner of harmony will the union create?
Cheeky. No scary experiments, okay?
Thank you for your patience. Here's that hot pot, sir.
The restaurant is packed. Do you have enough staff?
We'll be fine, thanks. We prepared for the rush well in advance. And my sister's helping us out. Well, actually, if you must know, she's washing dishes in the kitchen. Since I work here, she insists on helping out during the festival every single year without fail. No one can be good at everything.
I guess customer service isn't her strength.
Anyway, please let me know if you need anything else, okay?
Thanks so much.
Young master, this has truly been a delightful festival. I now understand why it's such a draw for foreign nobles.
There's a great variety of stalls, each selling foods I've never seen before. Even things like raw fish. Apparently that's a delicacy in Laurel.
Whoa, who knew they ate sashimi there?
Seeing the students train so hard truly warmed my heart. I have no doubt that your own class will make you proud at the tournament. Wait and see.
Let's all go to the matches together. Enjoy the festival to your heart's content, yeah?
Of course we will.
On second thought, maybe you're having too much fun.
Business could Laurel possibly have to discuss with Lemia?
Allow me to be direct. Please return our priestess to us.
Return the priestess? You must know she is with Hibiki, the great hero of Lemia. She chose of her own free will to accompany her in battle.
Your human nation has kidnapped her, forcing her to fight in dangerous battles. You have been mistreating a key figure of our nation. You will soon pass the point of no return.
Your priestess took the initiative in supporting the hero with all her heart. Your nation should be proud of her noble, selfless efforts.
You're saying Lemia takes hostages now?
That's absurd.
I trust that I need not explain how important the priestess is to the people of our nation.
If you refuse to accept the truth of it, then by all means send your forces to supervise her. We will gladly assign them to travel with the Are you leaving already?
The priestess is irreplaceable to us. I hope that you will come to understand that. We must resolve this issue before I leave Rotesguard.
We'll see what happens. How ridiculous. This is the last thing we need while we're preparing a second attack against Fort Stella.
If only the Empire hadn't sent their princess, we wouldn't have needed to come here and waste our time.
The Empire's hero and Princess Lily are wholly to blame for this mess. Those bastards. What is the Empire planning?
Atta girl, I like your style, Luria. Round and round you go. Please forgive my sister for her shameful ineptitude.
More oil! We need more oil over here! Let's go!
Is it banana and mayo?
Banana milk has an every bite of hot cod is delicious.
Let's have a second bar, boss!
Of course we will. What choice do we have?
Although I'm sober, I feel invigorated by the brisk autumn breeze.
Hello, darling. Please forgive my tardiness.
Lisa, sweetheart, I see you're wearing one of the new dresses. It looks lovely on you.
Thank you, dear. This is my first time wearing it since I bought it.
It's a pleasure to see you again, ma'am. I hope you're not too worn out from the long journey.
Not at all, thank goodness. I appreciate you guarding my husband when you've already done so much for us. That said, I hope you'll look after Shifu and Yuno, too.
Now then, we must be going. We're off to find good seats.
Those two are inseparable. I wonder if I should be doing more to connect with other humans.
I would like to request a moment of your time.
Her bodyguards are demons. It's possible she's not aware. This is dangerous. I apologize for being blunt, but I don't believe we've crossed paths before.
You're right. We're not yet acquainted. I wanted to speak with you because you've sparked my interest.
She's not surprised by the way I'm communicating. What else does she know about me?
My name is Sairitsu. I'm an official sent to represent the Laurel Commonwealth. I guard the priestess in Kamuro. If you don't mind me asking, do you know anything about Laurel?
I'll admit, not much. Though I do know that the priestess is the spiritual pillar of her people, and Kamuro is a candidate for that role. Laurel is a commonwealth of 3 nations that it's... She's also considered an important political figure. Their nation is incredibly insular. Other countries know little about them. In some ways, their culture and characteristics seem to resemble those of Japan.
Perhaps you could explain something. You claim to possess a limited knowledge of Laurel, yet you're using something that our nation considers a guarded secret.
What could that mean?
On the Kuzunoha Trading Company sign, your text included 2 special characters. It's called Sage Script. Across the whole world, only a scant few people of Laurel know how to use it.
You call it Sage Script? I've never heard of such a thing before.
If you were a sage, it would make sense. That would be the only way to explain your use of those characters.
I hate to say it, but I'm not nearly wise enough to be considered a sage.
You're mistaken. By sage, I don't mean someone who's wise. That is what we call strangers who have much in common.
In short, she knows I'm from another world.
Kuzunoha, are you not also a sage? I ask that you admit the obvious. I am not one myself, for what it's worth, but this is how my full name is written. Kahara Sairitsu. I was named after a shrine dedicated to the spirits. Don't you think it sounds similar? It's much like your own name. There's more, our shared features. We hold the belief that sages are a different race from the humans of our world.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't be afraid. We offer our protection for sages to ensure they're treated fairly. You won't have to hide who you are anymore.
Protection, eh?
In Laurel, you'll be accepted. We'll do everything we can to help you. I promise you'll find happiness and understanding among our rank.
You're to recommend Laurel to them.
You are stubbornly determined not to trust us. We believe that the 2 heroes granted by the goddess are sages as well. Tell me, do you agree with that deduction? I'd love to hear your opinion on the matter.
Apologies, but I can't comment on that. I've never met them, so I really wouldn't know one way or the other.
How unfortunate. If you'll excuse me. I nearly forgot. I'm curious about your store sign. One of the characters, Kuzu, means medicine. Is making medicine your forte?
Actually, Kuzu is the name of a plant. Though you're correct that I hope to make my medicines widely available to the public.
Your knowledge of sage script is most impressive. I did.
There was a whole country that's in contact with people from other worlds. Maybe that explains why Laurel is such an insular nation.
The second princess of the Gratonia Empire, Lily Flaunt Gratonia.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting Laurel to make contact with the Kuzunoha Trading Company. Tomoki's obsession with Tomoe has only grown stronger. I must do something about the Kuzunoha Trading Company soon. They have all been a nasty thorn in my side for far too long.
Lily, did you spot someone who caught your interest?
I'm pleased to see you here, Kahara.
There's no need to be so polite. After all, I'm speaking to an imperial princess.
You must know that I've renounced any claim to the throne. More importantly, I'm curious about the person you were just meeting with.
My subordinates informed me that his store carries rather effective medicines.
I've heard strange whisperings that nearly all of his employees are demi-humans. Furthermore, he's also a part-time teacher at the academy.
How very unusual. I'd no idea he was multi-talented.
Judging by her reaction, she doesn't seem to have a deep connection with the Kuzunoha Trading Company. Perhaps I'll buy some of those medicines myself as a souvenir.
In that case, I shall procure some for you. It wouldn't be proper for a princess to stand in line like some kind of commoner.
So she doesn't want me in contact with the Kuzunoha Trading Company. How kind of you. I appreciate and accept the gesture. On an unrelated note, I was wondering if you could grant one more favor. We need help. The Empire is working hard to develop an important new technology. Please.
What is this about? I'm well aware that the Empire has spies in Laurel.
Interest in gunpowder has grown, and our nation is currently ill-equipped to keep up. I was hoping you could teach me about its handling and various uses.
Gunpowder? I don't understand. Its power is nothing compared to that of magic. I'll tell you everything I know. It's rather simple once you wrap your head around it.
Thank you. I can't wait. Of course she's wary of my request, but sometimes caution reveals more than it hides. As for them, the demons enthralled by Tomoki's charm, I'll leave the rest in their capable hands.
Oh, Mother, have you seen Kuzunoha?
He's right over there. And seems rather uncomfortable in this setting, does he not? You're right.
I wanted to ask for his opinion of my dress. Same.
While it seems the Rembrandt sisters have quite a reputation.
You wouldn't know about that?
But of course. It sounds like you've been behaving yourselves recently, but your conduct in the past was atrocious. You must repair your reputations by the time you graduate. People prefer to criticize rather than to praise, so it won't be easy, but I trust you'll find a way to rise to the challenge. You will act like your lives depend on it. Do you understand?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for everything. Because of you, I got to see my girls dressed in their finest.
What did you think of them? They were a sight to behold, and I won't accept a word to the contrary.
I agree. Truly beautiful. I was less amazed and more surprised to see them like that.
So you found their beauty shocking, is that right? Way to make a compliment.
Correct, but watch your manners. Students should know to speak more respectfully to a teacher. What do you want?
Is that a joke? There's no way you've forgotten me!
I'm stumped.
You bastard!
Honestly, I have a hard time telling humans apart. They all have such fair and similar features. No offense, but I have no recollection of you. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm preoccupied at the moment. I promise to hear your complaints tomorrow.
Wait and see. I won't let you get away with this. I'm going to crush your students in the tournament. I'll smash them into 1,000 pieces!
Is everything okay?
No need for concern. Please trust that I would never allow any harm to come to my precious students.
Then we'll...
Many humans determined to be a pain in the ass. Also, who is that guy?
If this mystery foe is really a student, then perhaps he was one of them.
Them? Them who?
Here's a hint. Gotetsu.
Oh, good call.
I'll look into this tomorrow. It won't take long to track him down. As for today, I said I would accompany your students.
Do you mean the tournament drawing? I'm going to watch it with Tomoe and Mio.
No hard feelings, regardless of the outcome.
Enough dawdling. It's time.
Ready, set. How nice. Walking with my beloved. I just can't think of a better way to spend the day.
You'd better keep your perverted tendencies in check, or else.
Aww. But my feelings for him couldn't be... You can't make me give up my prize.
In any case, tell me about Laurel.
Let me guess, you mean Sage script? I believe you call it kanji, right?
Right. Do they also know Japanese? That's a language spoken in the world I came from.
They know a little, but it's changed quite a bit. How can I explain this? Ah, I know. It's sort of like vulgar Latin. Let's see. You might otherwise know it as spoken Latin. Basically, it's a language that's only learned and used by scholars.
Well then, do you think it's possible they'd be able to understand me if I spoke Japanese?
Have you forgotten the importance of thinking? Try and figure things out for yourself. You'll run into trouble if you don't pick up that skill. Can't have that. I'll answer your Japanese question, though. Only a hero would understand. Everyone else.
I can always count on you to make great recommendations, Mio.
Thanks.
It tastes like fried chicken.
Yay, victory! Since you approve, I shall prepare some of this fried chicken for our table.
That sounds amazing. Oh, one request.
Serve with salt and lemon or yuzu aroma. Am I right?
That's quite impressive.
Look, perhaps we should try that stall next.
Fun's over, ladies! Know your place today, and it's not by him.
I don't see Shiki anywhere. Didn't he say he'd be waiting for us at the gate?
We'll have to chastise him later.
Ah! Forgot I had somewhere else to be. That means I'll have to give up my seat of honor, so knock yourselves out, ladies.
We finally got rid of him.
Lie. Look at that. So these are the young master students.
Nice to meet you.
We're at your service. How sweet. A proper greeting. I am Tomoe, and this is...
I'm Mio. Our father has said nice things about you two. He said you helped Kuzunoha, that you two are his pillars of support. I can barely tolerate comparisons to Tomoe, though I appreciate that you did not lump me in with that man over there. That would have been unforgivable. What? Please explain, Kuzunoha.
Mio's assessment is accurate. In terms of combat abilities, Shiki doesn't compare to the two of them.
No way. They're stronger than Shiki?
Seriously?
It seems we've still got a lot to learn.
Yes. I understand why the young master has taken you under his wing. You all have a fearsome look in your eyes.
Slings who have only just hatched and haven't spread their wings yet.
From Mio's perspective, that is a completely accurate assessment.
You're far too harsh. That must be the result of you never learning the joy of teaching somebody else. Try harder not to upset the young master in the future.
I would never upset him! How dare you insinuate such a thing?
Nonsense! You're upsetting him right this moment!
This isn't the time nor place to fight each other! By the way, where is he?
I'm afraid that certain student hasn't shown up yet. Still, I've warned your class to be prepared for anything. Here's what I found out. It turns out that the young man is Lemia nobility with ties to the royal family. He's the second son of the Hopelace family.
So he's a fairly important figure then.
Not trying to overstep, but you've got to admit you have a real knack for attracting trouble.
Listen up. I advise you to heed Shiki's warning. I don't know the details, but apparently I'm to blame. If something happens, I won't help. You'll have to handle any interference all by yourself.
We are not afraid.
We wouldn't want any help.
I'm glad to hear it. Because of your enthusiasm, I'd like to impose some additional restrictions on your match.
More restrictions? He can't be serious.
You sure? He didn't look like he was joking. How can one man be so terrifying?
What restriction did he give you, Jean?
I can't use my dual blade style.
No bow for me. Since I'm in the mage category, he said to use my staff.
And I'm forbidden from using my new skills.
No super enhancement, sadly.
No mobility incantations.
I'm only allowed to use one type of weapon.
He told me not to make use of any
Awaken to new ways of thinking, and hone all of your strengths and techniques instead of relying on just this or that. Consider this. In a game, it's best to conceal your trump card as long as you can.
Oh, our trump cards?
Indeed, and if you manage to succeed, he would like to take on new students. and in doing so, allow you to advance to the next level in your evolution.
All right, we're ready.
Good luck with your matches.
It's not nice to scowl, Princess Lily. I thought you had some business with me. Don't you?
Enough, false. You're the leader of the renowned Adventurers Guild. Why would you waste your time associating with a simple merchant?
I've taken quite a liking to him recently.
Does the Kuzunoha Trading Company have the backing of the Adventurers Guild?
Of course not. The guild doesn't side with any individual from any nation.
I'm glad. By the way, trading company's Tomoe his own.
You don't say. He must be quite eccentric. He would have to be to like Tomoe.
Perhaps, but his hopes of achieving his goal were crushed. Do I have what it takes to defeat her?
That's a no, and it's not even kinda close. Taking on the Kuzunoha Trading Company would be like waging an all-out war against the demons.
Are you saying he's formed connections with demons?
It's just an example. I'm trying to illustrate how much of a threat he would be to you.
Then Tomoe isn't his only fighter. I'm grateful for the information you've provided.
Your war starts soon, and you're swiftly running out of time. Why did you come to the festival?
Don't worry about me. One last thing. In the past, you have provided me with information on Sophia's treachery in addition to the demon rings. I'd like to know why you chose to help me.
Just focus on creating your ideal world. Fashion the perfect place for that hero of yours, got it?
He's right about my priorities. I can't lose sight of my mission to retake Fort Stella. If I fail to find anyone worthy at the tournament, I will return to the Empire.
Nobles are truly a terrifying breed. In less than a day, they were already busying themselves with plots of sabotage. Though I easily stopped all of their attempts, it was a nuisance that I did not appreciate. A summons from the Merchants Guild?
Correct. And they request that you head there immediately. It's fine. The guild representative is an old friend of mine. That's why I'm going on your behalf.
But Shifu and Yuno's matches are today. Rembrandt, thank you.
He's the star of this year's tournament. The winner will probably be scouted.
They've got their work cut out for them. In the first round of the warrior category, Dinah faces Yuno, and Jean faces Mithra. In the first round of the mage category, Abelia faces Shifu. The winner faces Izumo, who has already been seeded.
This is our first chance to see your students face each other. How exciting!
I knew it was the right idea to buy lots of snacks to enjoy!
The fact that he was able to arrange opponents for himself, that can only mean the Hopelays have even more influence than I anticipated. Can't forget, the Academy itself isn't exactly known for playing by the rules. I've done a lot of lying and deceiving. That's how I deal with their sort. It's what I've always done. Maybe it's caught up with me. It's never going to stop, is it? I'm nearing the end of my rope.
Both combatants are level 97. First, Gene Rowan. And his opponent, Mithra Casper. Prepare yourselves. Only a handful of participants are over level 90. In an effort to keep the playing field even, they have been restricted to using only wooden swords.
Yeah, right. They're clearly just doing that to spite my students.
The match will last 10 minutes, and safety is a priority. Any damage incurred will be diverted to these dolls instead.
Those things behind the students?
Right. Contestants don't suffer any damage received, but if even a single doll falls, the match is over. Each student is assigned 3 dolls to protect against overkills.
My foes would need way more.
The warrior category has restrictions. Only use self-support. Now then, you may begin!
I'll be quick. No hard feelings. Agreed. Show me what you've got. How is the big guy losing?
Enough defending already!
Attack him!
Mithra. His defensive movements and positioning are far superior. He's effectively dampening his opponent's spirit.
True. The only reason his opponent is still attacking is because he's Gene. That's who would win if this were up to the judges.
The winner, Gene Rowan!
That was quite the high-level match. Your little student certainly did not disappoint.
Yes, it was, though I feel Mithra was the true victor.
So you're saying he won the fight but lost the match?
Begin!
Oh, Goddess, please grant me your strength. Grant me the start of your
Shrouded in blue ice,
form
with
your
this
blade
power
into a
I
spear.
shall...
The mage category has been a mess.
All students except yours are doing sloppy work.
Even orc children would put on a better show.
They do seem to be taking it seriously, though. The audience doesn't really know the difference either. Yeah. Next is Abelia and Shifu's match. Before summer break, their levels were even. But now...
As Copper Switch!
I'm charging in!
Here, mate!
Laga Akasa! Maven Snata!
So fast. She completed the incantation while evading.
Fascinating.
But in turn, her opponent knew she would evade it.
Earth spirits seize her.
Whoa! What was that? I've never seen that spell before.
Wow, an Earth Spirit spell.
I surrender.
The winner, Shifu Rembrandt!
I wonder how they'd fare in a real fight.
If she keeps this up, Shifu will likely win the mage category.
This whole charade is utterly distasteful.
The winner is one of the notorious Rembrandt sisters, too. She undoubtedly used her wealth, likely to acquire expensive magical equipment.
Silence. What a disgrace.
Oh, please forgive us, Your Highness.
Instead of being satisfied with current techniques was also admirable.
Well put. But can we all agree that such underhanded tactics as those are beneath a soldier or knight?
Are they? Then what are you implying about our nation's hero? He uses mobility to dispatch demons from the sky. They don't stand a chance. Is it underhanded?
Your logic is undeniably sound. Tradition and ceremony will not reduce casualties in battle. They won't protect our lands. Know that your words could be taken as an insult against the hero. If anyone is being distasteful, it's you.
I was also surprised to see their impressive combat skills. Imagine if they'd had the goddess's blessing. I'm certain that would be a most beautiful sight to behold. I'm trembling in anticipation for the next match.
In round 2 of the mage category, the winner, Shifu, will battle Izumo.
Or slower!
Flawless win.
This probably won't last much longer. In round 2 of the warrior category, Jean will fight Dinah.
The winner, Jean Rowan!
He's strategically only casting enhancement spells between attacks. His instincts are out of this world. Shifu's opponent is an older student. He's apparently so good, he's already received an offer from the court of Lemia.
Oh, goddess, grant me an azure yet invisible blade of wind!
The winner, Shifu Rembrandt!
Impressive work.
Thank you. I made it a point to give him a nice big scare. He's on Hopelay's team tomorrow.
Well, mission accomplished. Does that mean you're unhappy about this tournament as well?
I'll leave that up to your imagination. Jean, I know you know, but...
Yeah, goes without saying. Kuzunoha, don't look away.
Is my armor upsetting you? It's traditional to dress this way for formal events. I am your luck ran dry the moment you sided with Kuzunoha.
The final round! The warrior category's finest, Ilumgan Hopelace and Jean Rowan. You may begin!
Noble blood that flows through my body! Awaken for me! Become my blue strength! Rev, do something!
That's enough! You seem to be fighting passively. Please, take a more active approach.
If you insist.
Stop that, you bastard! Do you really think you'll get away with
The winner,
really rose to the challenge. His equipment may be inferior, but his level and instincts are way ahead of the pack.
This isn't over. I've still got the team battle. I swear, I'll destroy him!
It's time. The winners of both categories will fight each other. This will decide the champion of the whole tournament.
It seems to fail.
Still, Gene may have some tricks up his sleeve.
Please forgive me. I'll end this nice and quick.
The winner, Shifu Rembrandt!
Guess I'm not surprised. That was always the foregone conclusion of this tournament.
As it should be.
Just like that, the spellcasting beauty won the individual event. The team event would take place the following day. The Academy tournament, full of intrigue, continued on. Meanwhile, I, Makoto Misumi, was about to receive some troubling news from the Merchants Guild.
So, there you have it. They've requested that you visit the guild tomorrow. I wish I could have done more to help. Dignitaries of every nation, they have all taken a keen interest in the Kuzunoha Trading Company. It's possible that your day of reckoning is upon you.
What? He's not gonna come?
No. The Merchants Guild asked to see him.
Wait, what about Shiki?
Shiki and his 2 attendants will be there.
Oh, good.
Why is it good?
Shiki's all you care about.
Let's focus. What kind of changes were made to the team event rules?
Limits to a party's total level. It's gotta be less than 365. We'll be forced to adjust our numbers in order to qualify.
That means only 3 of us can compete.
But that's ridiculous. It's not fair, but it won't change the final outcome. So true.
Kuzunoha must truly be an incredible teacher. I mustn't allow another nation to claim him. The danger would be too great.
I'm most impressed to see students as skilled as this.
Their teacher's Kuzunoha, the man behind the Kuzunoha Trading Company.
Then this world still has great men yet to be discovered.
I'm the leader of the Roachguide Merchants Guild branch. You may call me Zara Hardis.
My name is Kuzunoha. It's an honor to meet you.
An honor, is it? Well then, why is this my first time making your acquaintance?
I had to wait a whole month before I was able to secure an appointment with you. I hope you'll forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
That's a rather delayed apology, I must say. You should know, I've been tasked with investigating you. Specifically, your trading company's merchandise...
What accusations?
That the Kuzunoha Trading Company has sought and received help from demons.
You offend me. My colleagues and I go out of our way to run an honest business.
And I have no reason to doubt your word. It's also a boon that the temple guaranteed the quality and production methods of your products.
The temple? I nearly forgot about that.
I'll be blunt. The issue is your distribution. We've confirmed that you purchase raw materials through markets operated directly by the guild. Yet, we have found no travel records. Not a single cart or wagon in your name has passed through. So how exactly are you transporting your materials?
I can't tell him about the demi-plane. I'll have to lie my way out of this. We use the same roads as all the other trading establishments, but we borrow carts and wagons from the Rembrandt Trading Company. That's why you haven't found any travel records under my name.
I see. And how do you explain this? It was used in all of the products that you sell. It's clear that you're acquiring additional materials from somewhere other than the markets.
This is the first I've heard of your investigation. If you told me about it, I could have offered my cooperation.
Unnecessary. The guild doesn't need your help. We decide who's innocent.
It's only natural that I'd want to help with your investigation in order to clear my name.
You're quite naive. I'm amazed you can operate a successful trading company. I suggest you behave appropriately as per your status and circumstances.
Why? What did I do to deserve this treatment? I'm tired of playing games. What is it that you're telling me to do exactly?
Disclose and share your distribution methods with the guild. That's the only way out of this mess for you.
Is he trying to extort me? He must know I could never accept those conditions. I cannot...
You're really not cut out to be a merchant, are you? You messed up. We now know there's a transportation method that you're hiding from us. That blatant lie has irreparably damaged our trust in your good word. A decent merchant would never stoop so low as that. To make matters worse, you attempted to bribe your way out of this predicament. That was an unfathomably bad move. Do you have any idea the caliber of the trading companies that have filed complaints against you?
Well,
I expected more from a friend of Rembrandt, but you've let him down as well, it seems. Your judgment and comprehension are utterly lacking. You're an incompetent child who's made it this far on luck alone. Starting now, you will be fined 90% of your profits. That will do. All those complaints will disappear.
You can't be serious.
These companies earn dozens, if not hundreds of gold coins.
But you know that demand is unreasonable. Are you going to turn a blind eye to this extortion?
You said that you'd be willing to pay them. The details are of no concern to us.
The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. I see it means nothing to be an honest businessman in this place.
You really are naive. Your stores, they mostly employ demi-humans, right? If that's the case, perhaps you should only sell to them. Set up some stalls outside the cities. You would be completely free and unrestricted.
You asshole.
Take heed. Those who wish to become merchants must knock on the doors built by their predecessors, must learn the basics of business and build relationships. Only then can they open their own shops. And now you know. Funds alone aren't enough. We own this place. Oh, and it doesn't matter how strong your followers are either. If you attempt to resolve this with violence, the Kuzunoha Trading Company, it's not. You're just foolish is all. Regarding the money, the guild will handle everything. Close down your shop and return to Seagate. That's an order. This is what you get for daring to step out of line. Understand? Or did you really think you could skate by doing as you pleased? In my book, that's lazy and irresponsible.
How kind to offer your advice, even if you're mocking me as you do it.
My pleasure. Rembrandt owes me one for helping you. He must be getting old and losing his edge to show this kind of weakness.
Damn it. Now I'm dragging Rembrandt into my problems.
Enough chatting. You will now tell us all about your distribution methods. Go on. My patience is waning.
I was cornered and didn't about my powerful follower's teleportation spell. Naturally, I didn't mention the demi-plane. What a shame. My business had been going so smoothly.
Very well then. I shall deal with that fiend at once!
Mio, calm yourself.
This goes to show that we should have accompanied you.
If we had been there for that display, it very likely would have become a bloodbath. Cheer up. You'll survive, young master.
The master became a merchant so that he could provide everyone with high-quality medicine. Why should he bother himself with appeasing duplicitous swindlers who only care about making profits?
That's just not how it works. I'm not saying that he acted in error, but this is the reality of doing business.
True, if you're honest, you'll be a target.
No, you're wrong! It can't be!
Young master, perhaps it's time to abandon humankind.
The demons are much more tolerant of other species than humans are.
I hate it! This is all too complicated for me. Even still, I refuse to believe that his only option is to serve someone who would exploit his pure benevolence.
Look, Tomoe has a point. I want to form a bond with the demons. Once the festival is over, I plan to borrow or acquire the land Tomoe found, one way or another. It's likely that I'll wind up owing the demons a lot for their help, but I want it all. I'd like to continue doing business with the humans while still maintaining a connection with the demons. I won't give up. Kalenion was once part of Elysion, wasn't it? Small world. That was actually my parents' home together, and traveled the world. In a way, that means it's also my home country.
I believe that's where Ava and Luria are from, too.
Correct. It was their homeland. That's why I'm going to ask them to make a choice, though it won't be easy for them. Still, I just hope they'll agree.
Things are getting quite interesting.
Indeed. This could be the trump card that solves all of your current problems in one fell swoop.
I fully support your decision. I'll help as best I can.
Somehow, they all accepted my choice. I won't hesitate anymore. The two heroes... Zara was harsh, and flat out refused to treat me like a real merchant. But he was right. I'm not a very good one, and I am naive. The truth is, I'm hoping to establish a connection with the demons. Doing so makes me a traitor to this city. I may not be able to stay in Rhodesguard much longer. But my students, there's one last thing I can do for them.
Kuzunoha, it's a pleasure to hear from you.
Please forgive the intrusion. I hate to ask this, Rona, but I have an urgent request.
I see. Go on.
I've been turning a blind eye until now. But by the time the tournament in Rosegard ends, it's pivotal that you do this favor for me. Evacuate all Abelia's sake. A certain student has been making dangerous threats. I don't want there to be any more trouble at the Academy Festival than there has to be.
I wasn't acquainted with those two for very long, but I studied alongside them all the same. For that reason, I'll do all that I can, and for you as well.
It's done. Now all I have to do is set my plan in motion. Forgive me for not sending someone to escort you at this hour. I'm afraid all my employees are out today, so I'm on my own right now.
I'm just pleased to get an invite from you. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. I'll accommodate whatever demand he has in store. I've been waiting so long for him to finally ask me for something. So impressed, they wondered who taught them.
What you saw were the fruits of their talent and hard work. The credit is theirs. I can accept no part of it.
You're still as modest as ever, I see.
More importantly, there's a reason I invited you here today.
Oh, wow. Be completely honest. Are you serious?
Yes. As of this moment, there's no turning back. I'll have to leave my class at the academy. And soon. But first, I'm going to support my students' efforts, right up until the bitter end. What's the verdict? How good is my class at fighting?
They're not quite on Toa's level, still.
You mean you enjoyed seeing him win the fight but lose the match?
Oh, you're not wrong about that. I told Meeper that I'd grant him a reward for his efforts. His choices are as follows: a duel or a duel.
That's not a choice. Were you aware? Tomoe and Mio are over level 1,500.
I know. By the way, what's wrong, Mithra?
Yeah, it's obvious that something's really bothering you.
Tomoe said she would train with me after the Academy Festival has concluded. That's what's wrong.
Explain.
She told me to try not to die, and she wasn't joking one bit. She's level 1,500.
Come, it's time. We shall now commence the battle for the last spot on the final team.
Let's do this. I
have a plan.
And I have a strategy of my own.
I'll compete in the final with Shiki cheering me on.
See that?
He's using some kind of magic to enhance his natural abilities. That must be a side effect of it.
I bet he would taste disgusting right now. Like low-quality adulterated human meat.
Shiki, how are they handling the pressure?
They fought fiercely for the right to compete, using the rock-paper-scissors method that they acquired from you. But look, that student they'll face now has a scheme.
You noticed?
He's using a magical medicine of sorts for enhancement. Yet I'm more concerned about his amulet. Interesting. You see, it has been disguised so that it seems like it increases his magic resistance. Nature is absorption, though I'm not sure of what.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same. A strange aura permeates this whole city.
Listen well. Be sure to give the students any weapons they might need.
Understood.
Let's go. And don't hold back against Dilumgand. That's a given. Now's our chance. Let's test that skill. Your temp enhancement.
You had better not let your guard down. If you do, we'll swoop in and steal your thunder.
Why did I have to choose rock?
I'd be in the final if you hadn't drawn so poorly.
Why would you go with paper 4 times in a row?
I didn't get the chance to participate in a single team battle.
I'll crush them. I'll crush them. I'll crush them!
Calm yourself. What are you getting so worked up about? Now isn't the time.
Hidden behind the students' unsettling behavior, there was a dark truth, unbeknownst even to me, Makoto Misumi.
There are two faces I'll never forget. The first, Hibiki Otonashi. I hope you know, I truly wish I could have left school to help you.
Your studies and the connections you'll make there are important. Before long, you'll graduate and return to the kingdom. That's when we'll fight together.
I can't wait.
I'd be honored to have your help. Truth to wait for the day you return.
Hibiki, the brave hero of Lemia. She gave form to my dreams and shaped my ideals. The second is her. Luria? Luria Onsland?
You know me?
Elamgan Hopelace. Think back, from Lemia. We used to play together in Kalenion. It feels like yesterday. I still remember the flowering fields of Agaras.
Hey, Elam, am I mistaken, or did we learn about Kalenion in a recent lecture?
It fell at the start of the major invasion.
Well, yes. Let me introduce the daughter of the Onsland House, a noble family that prospered there.
I thought that place was destroyed by demons. All the nobles of
And Luria. You used to wear that very same ribbon back when we were children, didn't you?
I did. It's true, I am Luria. We likely met once, though that would have been a very long time ago.
You're of noble birth. What are you doing here?
I was quite young when it all happened, so I don't remember clearly, but apparently my parents sent me to safety.
My friend was alive. That should have been enough. Yet I couldn't suppress the rage I felt at the thought of her forgetting the oath we had made.
That means you abandoned your people and your land. Coward. A true noble must face any enemy.
Were you so desperate to live that you became a lowly waitress? How shameful.
He's right. How dare you abandon your sworn noble duty just to survive?
It's apparent that you've never truly faced death before. You can't imagine what my life's been like all these years. You've no right to speak to me like that.
Watch your mouth! You've got some nerve insulting us, you filthy traitor!
One thing's for sure, we would never cling to life and flee from battle like you did.
People like you who arrogantly make such bold claims. You're only brave when bullying the weak. You couldn't possibly risk your sorry lives. War would make cowards of you all.
No, just hold on!
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Excuse me.
Wait, listen to me!
Don't be rude!
I shudder to recall what happened after that. If not for him, I could have made amends with her. But no, there's never a chance. He's always in my way.
You're Elamgand, aren't you? Don't be alarmed. I'm a student at the academy with you. Got a minute? I'd like to discuss something with you. This is a magical medicine being developed at the academy. It improves your physical and magical abilities rather dramatically. What do you say? Would you care to try it?
I did it to gain more power. I had to defeat him, so I could see Luria again. But then...
Elamgand, are you okay? You seem unwell as of late.
I'm fine. It's nothing. Medicine.
I'm confident that could be arranged, although there are some nasty side effects.
I don't care. Bring it to me at once.
If you insist. I'll also give you this amulet that increases magic resistance. Consider it a gift from yours truly.
That's not enough to earn my gratitude, you know.
Of course it isn't. I shall continue to provide you all the assistance I can. Please forgive my impertinence.
I had no clue what was happening. I was being used, and something was wrong deep within.
Right!
6 nobodies in the back.
Look, they're coming! I hope you're ready to lose this.
Kill me!
So heavy! Damn it! I can't believe I let you embarrass me in front of my teacher! Mizumo, you know, I'm sorry. I'm starting without you.
Nuisance! I'll crush you!
this!
One. Two. You're three. And now... got my trusty spear back, too. I won that round, Izumo.
Fine, you beat me. But to be fair, my spell lowers the power of the wind blade, so yeah.
Right, sure. There's just one left now.
Jean, you were supposed to wait. We swore that we would face him together. Looks like you're a lot tougher, but it's not enough. Because you let your guard down.
Aw, shucks. There won't be anything left for us to do.
What the? Look at his dolls.
They're barely damaged. What gives?
Jean is mixing in attacks that should knock him out. Here.
It's him. It's all his fault. Hey, ref. Shouldn't you stop the match? He's acting bizarre.
It seems clear he has no intention to forfeit. His dolls are still intact. Keep fighting.
I wanted to achieve my goals alongside the hero. Kuzunoha! Kuzunoha! Stay out of my way!
That's not my problem. I'm not my teacher. And the goals of someone who would fight dirty aren't even worth achieving. Izumo, Juno, join me. Let's finish this. Have you lost your mind? Juno, it's up to you.
I'm on it. All right, here I go!
Surely did a jump kick and aerial combo? Far from home, but that move is distinctly Japanese.
Listen up. Since you apparently love the taste of weapons so much, eat this! Got him!
She's falling fast. Juno!
Thanks, but I'm good. Even someone like me can manage a tiny little bit of floating magic.
You could have told us. Anyway, that was a terrifying attack.
He couldn't defend against it properly while in midair. I knew it would work out against someone who hadn't seen it.
Our new big goal is to try and pull that off next time we face Y.
The match is over!
It seems that girl has some impressive moves. She managed to finish him off.
Indeed, that mid-air flurry was truly something to behold. Perhaps I'll give it a try sometime.
I'm glad I got to see their victory. I was so worried about that magical medicine. I'm going to go congratulate the winners. I'd like to check on Ilumgand as well.
Young master, look.
They're on alert. But why?
The amulet. It seems that it's now releasing some rather nasty waves.
I see some alien mana. It's binding to deeply buried emotions. Likely something that's tied to old memories.
I fear it's too late to save him. He is no longer human at this point. He has started the process of mutation.
Mutation? Who did this? And why?
There's only one person who would do such a thing. You must know who I mean.
No way. It can't be. Rona complied with my request without hesitation. She spoke fondly of studying with Jean and the others.
Think carefully. Did she explicitly say that she wouldn't do anything in Roadscard?
Not quite.
I see. And even if this were her doing, she technically wouldn't be breaking her promise. At the very least, that's what she'll say. It's just how demons operate.
Have I made a grave mistake, thinking I could forge an alliance with demons?
Everyone's always trying to use her to deceive the young master. I swear they'll pay for this.
Given the circumstances, is it possible? How would you like to retake your homeland? I wanted to restore Galenion, to hide everything related to myself and the Kuzunoha Trading Company. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
All has gone according to plan. I wasn't expecting to catch both the King of Lemia and Princess Lily in my trap. Kuzunoha, if you're interested in us demons, then I highly recommend you let this one go.
I just wanted to apologize to you.
What shall we do, young master?
Perhaps we should intervene and assist them.
Only if they need us.
Kuzunoha, hurry! We need you! Monsters took the city! They're causing mass panic everywhere. The area around the Gotetsu is in chaos. We must flee here at once. This place is not safe.
Monsters here? The demons pulled out all the stops. I could quell the disturbance, but it's pivotal that I stay calm and tread carefully. This is a dangerous game. Listen up. I need you both to stay strong. I had hoped to give you more time, but I'd like your answer to that question I asked. How would you like to retake your homeland?
We are both aligned. The Onslaught name and the land of Galenion. They're well worth the sacrifice. I'll pay the price. No cost would ever be too.
There's nothing left for me here.
Then so be it. I'll find a safe place for you at once. You must stay hidden until I come for you.
Right.
Jean! From our teacher.
Thank you.
All that noise. It howls too much.
And I'll bet it doesn't even taste good.
Shiki, can't we help the guy somehow?
It's not wholly impossible, but very nearly. I'm ill-inclined.
I see. For now, verify the damage that the city has incurred.
Certainly. I shall contact Lime telepathically and summon help from the demiplane.
Oracle drama. This would be the climax of the story!
What?
The finale hinges on the choices we make right here and now, so everything is at stake. The city falls prey to a demon ploy. Heartless merchants and innocent townsfolk alike are suddenly caught up in the crossfire. It's perfect! We must fight for the outcome we desire most. Then behold, we'll have their gratitude and rewards!
Eesh, guess she's trying out for the villain.
Well, rewards aside, some trading guilds that are hostile toward us may fall. These are rather trying times, as it were.
My, he's right. We can use the confusion to take out those fools.
Save the Hisatsu kills for next week. In this episode, we'll be the heroes of justice who restore order to the surrounding chaos.
Huh. So it's the Hachidai Shogun or Old Noble of Mito route.
We can't... That's not the way of the human world.
Truth is, there's a kind of logic to what she's saying.
But what should we do about the demons? They may not take too kindly to us stepping in and helping to resolve the situation.
This could put your plan at risk. Do you still intend to ally with the demons soon?
Well, yeah, eventually. There's also Rona. No. She tricked me, betrayed me. That said, I imagine we're free to quell this little commotion. We'll just have to be careful. We won't engage with the demons directly.
You disregarded our strategy meeting.
Oh.
You're more like Sophia every day, Rona.
What a joke. How dare you compare me to that pathetic battle junkie. By the way, Io, our preparations going well?
Of course they are. However, in regards to Kuzunoha...
Enough.
Work. I actually feel sorry for the poor guy.
No need to try and flatter me like that. What about the rings?
We have now produced the finished product. These should suppress the goddess's power once more.
I'm sure you already know this. We need those to win.
You don't have to tell me. And soon, even if Hibiki, hero of Lemia, is stronger, we'll simply destroy her.
Then the humans will lose yet another of their precious nations. We demons will finally have our chance to enjoy the spring.
It's time. Head directly to the Kuzunoha Trading Company. My employees have been instructed to show you to a safe place.
We'll go straight there. Promise us you'll be careful.
Promise.
Hey, Kuzunoha.
Ah, Rembrandt! I'm relieved you're both all right.
Forgive me, but we still don't understand exactly what's happening out there.
Your daughters seem dead set on doing all they can to help defeat them.
Will you look at that? So my daughters are determined to be heroes, it seems. Please, Kuzunoha, you must do whatever you can to stop them now.
I swear, I won't let any harm befall them. Don't worry.
Just Academy Security and the Army
Darling,
sons this
we should
madness,
trust
that
in
doesn't work,
Kuzunoha.
right?
Don't you agree?
In any case, I'm headed to the Merchants Guild. It's about time I paid a visit to the local guild representative.
I'd like to accompany you, my darling. I would also love to say hello to Zara myself.
Well, all right, if you insist.
Not to intrude, but are you seriously such good friends with the guild representative?
Oh, yes. We once ran neighboring shops and had a friendly rivalry going, just like birds of a feather.
Lisa.
You don't say. I'm a little surprised.
That reminds me. How did your
approach me as a merchant? I couldn't feel more ashamed.
He doesn't always say everything the way he should, but in spite of how he comes off, just know that he can be quite kind.
I much prefer his approach to that of people like you who stab others in the back of their leisure.
Lisa,
I suppose there's no room for naivete in the fierce world of merchants.
Now then, we will be on our way.
Right. Just to be safe, I'll assign some guards to escort you.
What guards?
You can count on them to defend you. If necessary, simply tell people that you utilized magical equipment to summon them.
Wow, summoning. I somehow managed to forget that you can cast those types of spells too.
Please, take care of yourselves out there. We'll meet again soon.
That's sick.
The Academy hasn't sent any forces? Surely this counts as an emergency.
They've just now arrived.
It's the purple coats. I believe those are the Academy's most powerful fighters, aren't they?
Unreal. They're prepared to face all elements.
Flamethrower!
Icicle spear!
Dust Feather! Gale Cross!
No.
What an interesting monster. It's immune to 3 out of the 4 basic elements, and it easily absorbs water magic. If their only effective flame spell is that one.
To me, your humble servant!
His mana suddenly increased. So that's the goddess's blessing, huh?
That extra mana won't accomplish a thing, though. They don't stand a chance without additional fire users. Not under these battle conditions.
Figures. They merely increase the monster's power.
Yeah.
Young Master, I've assessed the situation in the city. I telepathically confirmed with Eris and the others that roughly 50 monsters have appeared in town. Teleportation circles have been destroyed, and there's some kind of telepathic interference.
I see. Telepathic interference complicates things. It's still working around here, though.
Look.
What? And the others?
The Academy's strongest fighters!
Are you sure we can beat that thing?
Seems their spirits have been fully crushed.
What a shame. And just when I was considering praising them, too. But then they had to go and disappoint me.
Kinda feels like that's directed at me.
Shiki, does this not prove that you've been going too easy on them? You know that you must teach them to fight by making the most of their strengths and broadening their perspectives.
Please forgive me.
Utilize our strengths with a broad perspective. In terms of my own abilities, there's that power. That's another option I have available to me. Mio and Shiki, issue instructions to the students. As a last resort, please assist them. Are my orders clear? Only issue instructions in a way that they can learn from, for experience.
We're off to rescue all the guests so that they'll be forever indebted to us, isn't that right?
Sometimes it's rough, having a follower with such keen instincts.
The purple coats have fallen.
We should flee as quickly as possible.
Where to? This city is also full of monsters.
But we can't stay here.
Excuse us.
Who are you?
I've never seen them.
Is that Lily, the Princess of Gritonia? Over there, the Bishop and Shinai of the Temple, Seiritsu of Laurel. And finally...
Hi.
Luto? Why's he here?
Who goes there? I'll have you know that access to this area is extremely restricted.
This guy, I can't shake the feeling that I've seen him before.
I'm Tomoe, Kuzunoha Trading Company. And this is none other than my master.
I'm Kuzunoha, a part-time teacher. It occurred to me that our important guests haven't been evacuated yet. That's why I've come to help with those measures.
You came to help? That's a brave gesture. But what exactly do you intend to do here, while the city is overrun with monsters?
So tell me, Headmaster, do you know where we might be able to find a safe location?
Of course I do.
Do me a favor and picture that place in your mind's eye. And I shall teleport us there at once.
You'll do what? This many people? To a place the caster has never visited before? That's impossible. You're telling lies.
Teleportation and telepathy are considered high-level spells, although we use them casually all the time.
You'll find that it's quite possible.
Moe, wasn't it? Why don't you prove what you've said by teleporting me to the stands first?
Well played. He's pretending we've never met and offering himself as a guinea pig.
False. You cannot be serious.
You can't deny that it's a good suggestion, Headmaster. Let's try. False is surely capable of examining her spell.
I appreciate the show of support, Princess Lily. Go ahead, False. Please, just step through here.
Me go through that? I see a similar mist over there on that side. Does that mean these are connected?
Oh, he vanished.
Hello?
She did it.
What's going on?
He actually teleported. What kind of
Impressive. I've never seen anything quite like it. Is it perhaps the power?
Yeah, right. It's Tomoe's own power in action.
So, what's the verdict? I vote that we accept their kind offer of assistance, yeah?
Yes, of
I
course.
concur.
We should be grateful to them. No, me. All right, I agree.
I'm first.
No, wait, I'm first.
Majesty, this way. No. I have an obligation to oversee things here.
Wait, but Father!
Go without me.
Majesty, you know I can't do that. That's my child trapped in that monster. I must see this through to the end.
So those are the Lemia Royals.
Young Master!
What?
Be sure to hold on to that sword. I trust you'll handle things here?
Huh? What does she expect me to do?
Goodbye.
Majesty.
Kuzunoha, can you use that sword you wield? That's good. Then I must ask you to take me down there.
Father!
No, you can't.
I'm left with no other choice. Lemia nobility is causing harm. If people don't see me doing everything I can to stop this, then I'm done for. Besides, perhaps Ilumgand will return to his senses if he hears his father.
Make sure that you target his weak points. Strike hard at every opening.
Backline, try physical enhancement. Increase your ally's speed.
God, how's he so quick at that size? Their tips aren't so easy. Ilumgand, stop this!
This is your father! My boy! Don't you recognize me?
It's not working.
He won't stop rampaging like...
They await us.
Kuzunoha, think hard. Is there any sort of magic medicine that could restore him?
My deepest apologies, but I'm afraid I have never seen that kind of mutation before.
It worked.
It can't be.
Such power.
Regeneration.
Ilumgand.
Come on! It's not over! Pull yourselves together!
A mutant from the city? Ugh, gross. Shiki, there are injured people in the stands. Come heal them. Mio, keep instructing the students.
Father! Run now! What's he doing?
My concealing Kai should keep my mana matter hidden from the royalty. Your Highness, are you all right?
I can explain that later.
Oops. I think I just screwed up royally. No pun intended. But first things first. Non-elemental magic is effective. So now, I'll aim for its beak. It's too close. I hope he's okay.
Are you unharmed, Father?
I am, thanks to you.
I hope what happened doesn't cause unexpected problems with the prince.
Enough of this crap already!
Half-hearted attacks will only result in regeneration. You should know that by now.
Right. Block its vision!
Ugh, I already told you that anything but fire is useless.
Saftal was the Ada.
What's that? Wait, it can't be good. It's a roar! No, I can't guard us all.
The front line.
Shifu, do you think you can cast that spell on my arrows? That should work. Izumo, can you move?
Just barely.
Watch my back.
What's the plan?
I'm going to stop this. A high-power spell would endanger Jean and the others as well. And so, magically enchanted arrows are our only hope. Let me show off for Shiki. This is my big chance. You've got 10 seconds. Thank you, Shifu.
Fine, it's up to you. Don't let us down!
Higher! Higher still! Nameless children of the earth, grant me your strength! It's okay. I have them. My friends give me strength!
I wasn't expecting Abelia to defeat Elamgond. I apologize for failing to save one of the knights. I'm also terribly sorry about what happened to Elamgond. It was not my intention.
Kuzunoha, you have nothing to feel sorry for. Your students were quite impressive. I'd love to employ all of you as mercenaries.
You're much too kind.
Kuzunoha, sir, you and I should really talk later. But it can wait until after all this commotion has settled.
Very well then. I wonder if anything's gonna happen with that. It's not like I'd tell anyone about it. You should flee to a safe place now. We are planning to lead an evacuation of all of the citizens immediately.
That seems rather odd. Considering how strong you are, you should be exterminating monsters.
Then we'll lead the evacuation and rescue efforts.
It's hard to believe. You're just like the hero was when he descended.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Would you mind repeating yourself?
It's not important. Joshua.
Yes, sir.
I need you to send the troops that we have waiting at the border into Rhodesguard immediately. Use telepathy to notify the kingdom about our rescue efforts as well.
Very well. The closest troops are the Hopeley's Domain's forces at the southern edge of the kingdom.
Kuzunoha, teleport me there. And please assist the Hopleys as well.
Very well, Majesty.
There you are! Oh, are you all right, young master?
I'm fine. Looks like you're having a rough time over here, huh?
Scar.
Wow, great! Shooting magically enchanted arrows like that? Impressively reckless, no?
Yeah, I'm shocked they pulled it off.
You're back, sir.
Jean, nice work.
Really? I didn't care about him at all. I was so angry with him. I couldn't kill him. I stalled out.
You were fighting a human, not a monster. That's a normal reaction.
I wish we could have turned him back. Do you think I'm too naive?
If you don't like being naive, then you can spend the rest of your time at the Academy fixing that. Of course, I believe it's one of your strengths.
I don't think it's all that much of a strength since it put everyone in danger, you know?
I understand how you feel. But you need to rest for now. I've heard quite a few monsters have appeared in Rhodesguard and surrounding cities.
We could help exterminate them.
You're still only students. It's not your responsibility to fight them. Also, you two. Your parents are just fine. I've assigned dependable escorts to them, so don't worry. You'll both evacuate, right?
I suppose we will. I may not like it, but we'll flee for today.
They're still worked up from the battle, which is understandable. I'll tell them about the kind things the king said another day. I want you two to escort the students to a safe place, and stand guard over them tonight.
Huh?
And what are you planning to do, young master?
I'm going to check out the city.
Don't go that way!
Run faster!
Hurry!
Tori have already been sent to a warehouse in the demi-plane, and it looks like they saved the sign, but... Oh, my poor heart. Maybe it's a sign I should embark on a new venture. I can't let this break my spirit. I must remain optimistic. That scream. It's from the red light district.
It's so creepy!
Is that an octopus? Really now? A mollusk assaulting prostitutes? It's so weird it's almost funny. I'll defeat it for you. You should head outside. I'll take you someplace safe afterward. I don't know where to look.
I'll handle this. You help them escape. Despite the way I look.
I'll meet up with you soon.
You teach at the academy?
That's a bad sign. Please head outside. If you can, take anyone that's still inside the other buildings with you.
I'm on it. Try not to die, huh, Teach? Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
My palms are sweaty. I'm not used to seeing women dressed like that. Those ladies come into the shop and purchase my energy drinks all the time. You better believe I always take care of my regulars. Breed. I'll use brute force. That looks bad.
Astonishing. You're all right?
Yes, I took down the monster.
I guess academy instructors are nothing to sneeze at, huh?
Is this everyone who's evacuating with you?
That's right. What safe places do you know of?
The closest one would be the slums.
Really? Isn't that where all the demi-humans hang out?
Fortunately, I know the people that are coordinating the effort. I'm a merchant, so I met them through my business.
Oh! Are you with the Kuzunoha Trading Company?
Yep, I'm actually the Kuzunoha.
So you're the man himself, huh? Your energy drinks are great. My girls crave them all the time.
Thank you for your business. I appreciate it.
You're a real strange guy, aren't you? I'll talk to everyone so there's no trouble when we get to safety.
Thank you. The commotion should be
Kiss. And how rude am I? My name is Estelle. Pleasure's mine.
No trouble at all. I'm Kuzunoha.
Your shelter is right around here. You can try to get some rest there.
All right. We know that.
Miss Mio?
Go on without me, Shiki.
What is it that you plan on doing?
There's some business I must attend to.
Then go on. Don't wait too long to meet us.
Now then. One of my strengths is regeneration. Therefore, I can sense it. There are so many signs you can't hide from me. Like your smell. Your core has been completely shattered, and yet...
You're Kuzunoha's woman, are you not?
Indeed I am. You can still speak? I assumed there'd be nothing left of your personality now.
I am Ilungand Hopeless.
Don't you mean you were?
They manipulated me, and then they turned me into a monster, and I still lost. What a disgrace.
Yes, truly.
The destructive impulses and uncontrollable emotions I felt until a moment ago have now fallen utterly silent.
Of course that makes sense. Just look at you. You're no more than a fleshy blob full of old memories.
That's fine. No matter what my body may look like, I can still make my thoughts known. And don't worry, I won't harm the Kotetsu or Luria. Completely obsessed with her, but now I only seem to care about my own ideals and morals. They mean more to me than my love for her. I could cover myself in armor and hide this disgusting form. For even if I can't pursue my philosophy in the light of the sun, I can at least act as a shield for Hibiki and keep her from harm.
Wait, what? Did you say Hibiki?
Yes, she's the hero who descended upon Lemia.
Oh, you're talking about a hero? Then there's no way she could be the same Hibiki I know. Poor girl, I feel sorry for her. To be so weak and share a name with a hero?
As long as my Hibiki is around, the demons can be defeated. She will create a safe and peaceful world for all of humankind.
Now I can really punish you.
What are you doing?
I just told you. I am punishing you.
But I made it clear that I have no intention of harming you anymore.
Like I care? You caused trouble for the young master and insulted him. You're so rude. You haven't even made amends for that.
But how can I? I don't even have a true form. I have nothing to offer you right now. Nothing.
I suppose your life will have to do. Though it's not nearly enough restitution. It's all you have left to give. May you take your unfulfilled wishes with you to the grave. My. I was trying to destroy every trace of you with just one attack. But you're resistant to dark attacks too. That's a surprise.
What?
You mean the young master? I actually think it's adorable when people are that foolish. Listen, the young master sees you as no more than an insignificant pebble he happened to kick out of the way.
But what is this about? Why are you...
Isn't it obvious that I don't have it in my heart to forgive you?
There's been at least 80 mutants confirmed in the city so far. That can't be good.
Teleportation circles are being destroyed, and communication networks are disabled.
Communication with nearby cities has been cut off too. Even within the city, you have to get pretty close to one another to use telepathy at all.
Traffic appears to be at a standstill.
Made travel almost impossible.
We've been cut off from the rest of the world.
Wow, it sounds chaotic. At least we don't have to worry about having enough food, though.
This magical device is responsible for the communication issues. We know several were placed in the city, and some were even found outside of it.
The demons must have worked hard to hide them.
They were undetectable before they activated, so I failed to find them. Please do forgive me.
But for some reason, they're only interfering with the humans' telepathy, right? I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with ours.
I think that's because ours is based on the very same telepathy that the demons use as well. I'd say it's safe to assume they can probably still use theirs, which makes sense.
They put a lot of thought into this, then.
They certainly did. Combat units have been formed by the faculty and purple coats that remain. They are
an armed forces soon. We must not waste any more time. We have to act immediately. We cannot allow them to steal our glory.
They know that you can teleport too, right? They haven't demanded your cooperation?
Well, I've been asked several times to transport relief supplies and soldiers. But I told them this sword's strength was limited, and it would shatter in a million pieces if I overused it. After that, they stopped asking for help.
I see. That's why you chose to tell them you use your sword to teleport.
Exactly. Luto actually came up with the idea on the spot.
As if things couldn't get any worse, now the number of mutants seems to be growing. Apparently, some evacuees have begun mutating as well.
It's unfortunate, really. Quite a few people accepted medicines and accessories from the demons. We should begin searching for any accoutrements that are similar to the amulet that Elengand was wearing.
The humanoid experiments were connected to that.
What?
We retrieved samples from a mutant as well as demi-humans that were experimented on. Apparently, the exact same drugs were found in both specimens we tested.
Oh, man. In other words, you're implying the demons were connected to Bright's organization, correct?
That we don't know for sure. But there's absolutely no doubt that their roots extended to the center of the Academy, and they were very well prepared.
But what would be the rationale in having demons use mutants to attack the Academy City? It's starting to seem like there could be another reason they caused this commotion besides throwing Rotesguard into complete chaos. That raises the question, what is the demon's goal then?
Hey, Ball.
Kuzunoha, it seems much quieter today.
The friction with the humans is petering out too.
There weren't any conflicts as bad as we feared there might be. Although things outside are as dangerous as ever.
Sorry for causing unnecessary worry. I sincerely hope this makes the humans of this city reconsider their relationship with you.
Then all of this commotion would end as no more than an unpleasant memory I spend my life trying to forget.
Cats are truly great. Of that there can be no doubt. We don't deserve them.
Good morning to you, young master.
We do not sense any mutants in the area right now.
That's excellent. We'll meet with the extermination forces today.
It's finally time.
I'm itching for a fight.
That's right. I'll be counting on the both of you.
Sir! Kuzunoha. Stuffy greeting. You don't need to be so formal with me.
Forgive me. It's my nature.
Really now? You're outside today?
Yes. The slums have calmed down, so I thought I'd check on the rest of the city.
I see. I'll tell my boss about you. I bet it'll lead to new business opportunities. It's my way of saying thank you for rescuing us.
My little trading company isn't much to speak of, but I appreciate it.
You can count on me. Bye.
The boss of a brothel? Does she mean the mafia?
You're evacuating the citizens? What is the matter with you? You should be following my instructions. 2 cities near us have now fallen completely silent. We haven't a clue why. This is the worst emergency that has happened in the Academy's...
Good grief. Just how much does this old man expect from someone who's a temporary instructor?
Headmaster.
Oh, Princess Lily.
Not only did he help us to evacuate, but he returned amidst the danger. So please, cease your reprimands.
For the time being, his assistance in resolving this commotion is essential to us all.
You too, Sairitsu? I understand what you mean. But as the headmaster of this academy, I can't just ignore...
Out of respect for us both,
please hear us out.
I suppose I don't have much of a choice then, do I? Kuzunoha!
Sir.
You'll be in charge of exterminating the mutants in the Northeast. Use your trading company employees and students if you wish. Try to redeem yourself.
The 2 of you saved me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you needn't thank us. They arrived yet, and I appreciate your patience.
If the telepathic message we sent the first day got through, then reinforcements and supplies should be arriving by Dragon Rider.
I guess Tomoe was right about everything. The other nations are already taking action. Don't worry. I promise I will do whatever I can for this city.
Thank you, Kuzunoha. Before I return to the Empire, I'd like to sit down and talk with you. When things calm down, I'll send a servant to fetch you.
Of course. I'll go ahead and ask Tomoe to join us for our conversation as well.
Good. I look forward to it.
Remaining calm while dealing with that headmaster was a good start. Quite a shrewd move, young master.
Thanks. The Merchants Guild is in the northeastern section. I hope I can keep my cool there. It matters a lot to me that I don't...
What you want? You may seem unimpressive, but you're actually quite skilled. I have high hopes for you.
I'm pretty sure Tomoe just wants to pretend she's... You look better than I expected.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling?
We're okay. What's going on in the city?
It's not good. There are still a lot of mutants out there, and backup from other nations hasn't shown up yet.
Please, sir. Let's take them out.
We can help fight them, too.
Calm down. That'd be suicide.
Come on.
We just want to help, however we can. We fought Ilmgond, didn't we?
Yeah, but the headmaster ordered me to leave. I'm headed to the Merchants Guild up in the eastern region. What if this place is attacked while I'm gone? There's a chance that more students will start mutating. Everyone in the dorms would be killed. Do you still want to go?
Well then. We'll remain here. And
I'm counting on you.
Let's do this! Yeah! We're gonna protect the dorms.
Yeah.
All right, you two. Watch their backs.
Jeez, now we're stuck with them?
Hey now!
Those are the 2 the young master summoned.
I'd wager Rembrandt's here too, then.
Please, don't do anything to the guild representative, Mio.
I would never. Even if he's attacked by monsters, I won't do a thing.
Wait, you should help him if he's being attacked.
Fine.
Let she look away.
Please say my daughters are all right. They haven't joined in the fighting, have they?
Don't worry. I assigned my best to watch over them secretly.
That's great news.
We meet again, Kuzunoha.
He makes me feel nauseous. He's definitely my least favorite person after the goddess.
You're joining the extermination squads, correct? And is your shop all right?
No. It was destroyed. Luckily, my employees and merchandise survived.
I see. Well, I hate to hear that.
What? Why would he care?
He seems rather different from last time, huh? Not even he would dare to act so high and mighty after you were kind enough to loan us such dependable guards, right?
Silence! How could you possibly employ such monstrous servants?
Sorry, but I had to tell him about...
I saw signs of looting on my way here. Does the Merchants Guild have any idea what the extent of the damage is?
No, but I wish we did. We can't do anything without adequate forces.
Right. My apologies that he's such a pain. I keep telling him we'll be fine as long as you're still...
Enough already!
Pat? Oh, probably because his first name is Patrick. Duh.
Anyway, this is how the Merchants Guild is holding up. He's handling it better than most, too. More than a few guild members have suffered such losses that they have gone completely out of their minds. Seeing grown men cry isn't pretty.
With your permission, my team and I can take over exterminating mutants in this area. If you can get in touch with them, it would be wise to plan for your personal forces to return back here immediately.
So do you mean to tell me these mutants aren't even...
Also, in this area...
There are only 9 mutants left, and no new ones have appeared near here either.
The Academy has identified the accessories causing the mutations, so I ask for your help retrieving those. She'll fill you in on the specific details of all that.
Do I have a choice?
We'll help however we can.
He's like a completely different person. Now then, 9 mutants remaining, right?
Yes, including those currently engaged in combat.
Once we've taken care of those guys, let's make it a contest between you two. As for the prize, how about I'll agree to fulfill one request from the lucky winner?
Wow, are you sure about that?
You promise not to take it back, right?
Sure, but try to limit your
Prepare yourself, young master.
Who exactly is that man?
Zara, you're sweating bullets.
50 mercenaries defeated 4 mutants in 3 days. He's got to be lying. Taking down 15? That's preposterous. But he's just a boy who's frightened by me.
Well, it was probably about time you learned your lesson, Zara.
Answer me. Who is Kuzunoha?
You already know. He's a naive, ignorant merchant.
Pat, don't try pulling that crap with me.
You cannot judge a book by its cover. I am rather disappointed that you didn't see past his ridiculous little charade.
He's obviously naive. He doesn't know the first thing about being a merchant. Like how to talk to his colleagues, laying the groundwork for growth, establishing prices based on the market. That's the only thing he has on his mind.
Selling quality goods as cheaply as possible is the basis of trade. Didn't we pretty much say the same thing when we became merchants?
Yes, but such naivete won't get you far. Breaking into vested interests requires utilizing and killing people who have money. Trade's never been about ideals. It is firmly rooted in the truth.
Well, you are right about that, Zara. But once they realize that truth, just how many merchants could negotiate with the wealthy?
Are you saying we should use violence to get our way? We can't. We'd swiftly be punished by the goddess for being so selfish.
Are you sure her punishment would reach us? I'd bet on it not reaching us. And as such, I have no plans to stop supporting the Kuzunoha Trading Company.
Do you think their insolence will go unpunished?
He's gone beyond trade in creating his company. He's striving to remove evil from the world. Getting involved in such a great task isn't so bad. To put it in a way that feels more familiar, is it not worth betraying almost anything to seize this golden egg?
Like humankind? No. Even the goddess herself?
Well, you know what I think? If money is everything and profits make right, then isn't betrayal a part of doing business too?
But what you're proposing is...
Ha! Right. I know what you're about to say. If that's the case, we should just make money off the war. But come on, neither you or I have ever profited off a war now, have we?
As you know, I ended up losing my entire family to war.
I too, and I lost my brother and his wife. It seems that since then, you and I have traded like mad, relying only on ourselves
so much.
I wish you'd come visit Sige sometime. It just might change the way you think. My daughters could show you around.
Shifu, then? She's grown up to be rather beautiful.
What? I didn't say anything about her, though. So you thought I meant Shifu, who looks just like your ex Lisa?
Of course not. We're the best of friends. I trust you completely with my very life. Did you really think I'd say that? How are you not overheard yet? Stop!
We're near the northwestern section, the craftsman's neighborhood.
Yes. The Academy decided it should take care of the more affluent neighborhoods.
Of course they did.
All right. I think I'm through collecting new accessories. I gave the guild representative food, water, and blankets. I also told him to name-drop the Kuzunoha Trading Company when he hands them out. Does get to save the townsfolk for free. He'd do it even if he weren't a merchant. Oh, yeah. Why is Mio in such a good mood?
I've got Mio and Shiki playing a little game. They're competing to see which one can defeat more mutants.
I see. Judging by her behavior.
Yep. Mio is winning 4-2. I've agreed to fulfill a request from the one who wins.
What? How dare you give out such an extravagant prize and not let me in on the action?
Yeesh. I needed you to handle the guild for me, though. Now, back to work.
Hold up a minute! You owe me a better explanation than that! I insist that you hear my request as well! Young master!
I'll mosey on over to the northwestern section. Oh, wait. I've already called in help over there, haven't I?
Gee.
The Forest Ogre's ultimate technique. Death by tree!
My tree planting campaign's a success.
Mondo, I just got word that the bosses are on their way over here.
Oh yeah? It's about those students of mine, right? They're probably causing mayhem.
By students, do you mean Aqua and Eris? No, the boss doesn't care a thing about them.
It's certainly a relief to hear that. The least I can do is live up to the young master's expectations, after all. What do you suppose the purpose of unleashing these creatures is? Don't they know the young master would simply quash them all?
Beats me. I never claimed to know how demons think.
And by fighting hard like this, we make ourselves useful.
That's right!
You lot, what are you doing?
What do you mean, sir?
The same thing everyone else is.
If you're not hurt, go help the extermination forces. You call yourselves Academy students?
What is it now, Eris?
The headmaster's lost it. He's trying to make the newbies fight.
Oh no, we were explicitly told to protect them.
I've got a real good idea. We'll use our killer technique to protect the entire dormitory.
Wait, our killer technique? No way! This is ridiculous!
Fine, then I'll have to do it myself.
Huh? Can you cast that on your own, though?
Yep, there's a solo version, too. The only catch there is, you'll need to cast...
Hey, that feels weird!
Now just hold my other hand like this.
No! Stop it! Let go of me!
Shine!
Body,
Good advice!
please move!
Diamond
No!
of the high!
You let go of me! Stop! That's enough! Back off! I'll finish the spell myself. Killer technique, cock it! No, wait! Floral Tribute, Ice Prison instead! Hey, Eris?
Don't talk to me.
I messed that up. How are we gonna get out?
I'm sorry! I'll make sure those idiots are fully punished!
It's not at all your fault, Mondo. Shiki, they've got food in the dorms, don't they?
Yes. They'll be fine for several days, at least.
Thank you so much!
I'm not sure what we should do. Break it? Don't touch it?
Wouldn't it be fine to leave it the way it is? It seems to be ridiculously hard. Breaking it would be a huge pain.
I do agree. Depending on the situation at the Academy, they may attempt to send students to battle.
I think so, too. Crazy. I'll have to ask Aqua and Eris what happened later.
Tomorrow we'll liberate the remaining sections and continue distributing provisions. There's no way to know which nation will be first to send their troops and supplies to aid us. But once they take over, our job here will be done.
Then the humans of the city will realize they're actually at war with the demons.
Huh? You're going to expose the demons?
No, but the Academy will learn the truth. Though I did do a little something to the stuff we collected.
They should notice it within a few...
For us if they find out about the demons. The Kuzunoha Trading Company is suspected of associating with them.
Stop worrying. No one's believing that anymore. After all, we're heroes who did everything in our power to evacuate citizens and exterminate the mutants.
I see. I can always count on these three. So, why'd you two cast this spell?
Well, because...
You went with Eris's crazy plan?
Something like that.
Yep.
But, young master, I've been wondering, how did you get inside the barrier?
Well, Eris should know.
Burrowed like a mole.
So, is there anything else of note?
Nothing in particular.
Wait, not true.
Huh?
You know where all the big fancy houses are? That's where the mastermind must be.
Mastermind?
Must be tough being rich.
Right, that is an affluent area. It's also where the Academy is focusing its efforts. Good, Eris. That helps.
Thank you for saying that. Please forgive Aqua for casting her barrier, too.
Huh?
I don't hold it against you. You two want to get out of here? You can go with me.
I think we're fine for now.
The outside world's feeling super sketchy.
They're young enough to fear the wrath of their crazy teacher.
Kuzunoha. Did you just get back? Young master. No, Kuzunoha. Through this disturbance, I've come to understand a fraction of your full power.
So, the important people in town know what we've been up to.
Lemia, Gratonia, and Laurel have a request for you. Promise that we will not mention your company's name.
Restoring their telepathy, huh? If I wanted to, I could do that right away, but...
I'm guessing demi-humans known as forest ogres? What an absolutely incredible barrier.
You have to admit it. It's impressive that we're capable of surprising even the great Banshoku.
So then, tomorrow the Kuzunoha Trading Company is no more?
That is the plan. Then there's just some annoying cleanup to do.
Annoying, huh? You did tell Makoto, right?
No, absolutely not. He doesn't handle the truth well. So we're dealing with it ourselves this time.
I see.
It's been rather troublesome indeed. Finding out it was actually demons, that was quite a surprise all on its own. They even had an accomplice other than the blue-skinned one. Mio will deal with them tonight.
Horrifying.
When's as much as that? We've no use for someone like that. Besides, one moment. Yes, that's fine. I'll leave the method up to you. We can discuss it more later.
Well then, who was that?
The young master, of course. He was just asking if he could restore telepathy in the city.
Huh?
Do you have a problem with it? The sky will light up with fireworks soon.
How great is that?
Fess up. You're hiding something, aren't you?
You'll see once the telepathy is restored. But you know, Tomoe, strange as it may seem, I wonder if destiny might very well be real after all.
Oh, there he is.
What's just happened?
A single shot.
Take out their devices?
Don't pretend to be surprised. There is more than one way to restore telepathy, you know.
That's brutal. I have to assume that the demons spent months preparing those devices.
Doesn't seem like time well spent.
A state of emergency right when telepathy was restored? What's going on?
It's an attack.
An attack?
By demons, that's the thought.
I'm aware. We believe demons were responsible for this incident, but...
2 attacks at once.
Both capitals.
Lemia's hero and the priestess of Laurel should be there now, fighting with all their strength, protecting the royal capital.
What? Chia is fighting as well? Tell me, Your Majesty.
Prince. We don't know the details, but we do know that demons are marching on the Imperial capital. They appeared from several directions at once.
They appeared suddenly in our nation by Star Lake. That means they're at the royal capital. My heart, just how many secret plans do they have?
How could it be? Was the violence in Roadsguard a decoy?
Most likely.
How odd that so many guests gathered here this year. Was that a coincidence? Since telepathy was just now restored, I think it's safe to assume that Kuzunoha is not spying for the demons.
Agreed, and that's quite a relief. Given the circumstances, it's imperative that we have Kuzunoha teleport us to our nations.
Young Master, about this invasion, the humans must take care not to underestimate the demon's strength, or they shall suffer great losses.
Go on.
They seem to believe the chaos that befell this city was nothing but a decoy. They fail to understand the situation. Rona is still at play in the Gretonia Empire. That is likely the true decoy.
Then their real target is...
Yes, the Kingdom of Lemia.
He's smiling? Scary.
I see, but why there?
To slay their hero would be to fell their greatest treasure.
And not Gretonia's hero?
No, mind, there is much I've yet to grasp. But the Empire's hero uses charm to create puppets. Robbing people of arm is pure charisma, inspiring faithful, strong-willed followers. If that's true, Lemia's hero prevails and is a threat. She doesn't rely on powers, so the fervor she generates could cause great change.
That makes sense. Personally, I don't have a stake in the whole hero race. Still, I'll help if I can. After all, we were summoned from the same world. Though thanks to the big show we just put on, we can't even teleport anymore. What now?
Well then, why don't we secretly send some denizens of the demiplane?
Impossible. There's no way we can ask them to fight when we're not going ourselves.
If you insist. It seemed like a sound idea to me.
This is bad. I don't want to forsake the heroes, but I also can't openly help them out.
No idea that's a true miracle. Makoto has unexpectedly demonstrated the Kuzunoha Trading Company's strength to the great nations, and earned the trust and affection of their people. But it is him we're talking about, and luck definitely isn't his strong suit. He was born under a star that doomed him to a life of trouble. What the? How is she active right now?
Young Master, stay strong!
Force teleport? Damn that shitty goddess! Who else could it be?
It's immensely powerful.
Give it up already, you stupid goddess!
Young Master, anyone who sees this light will realize it's the goddess's power. They must not see us resisting her will like this.
Point well made.
Being declared an enemy of the goddess by the church is unacceptable.
Damn it! Things were going so well before this! Damn you!
I told myself if I ever came back here, it would be when I had the confidence to smack her good.
Are you well?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm over it. Besides, I might get the chance to smack her after all. My royal gift for the Queen of Selfishness herself.
You dare to underestimate me, Misumi? Bold move.
Hello there, goddess.
Now explain. You know I banished you to the edge of the world.
Unfortunately for you, Tsukuyomi granted me permission to act as I please in this place, so there.
When I finally deigned to assist in the war, I was greeted with such reckless behavior. It took a lot of work to track you down, you should know. Listen well, Misumi. The demon's surprise attack left things in a dire state. I'm sending you to Lemia at once to help their hero.
Why should I? Rather than relying on me, surely you could easily handle it yourself.
You think I can casually descend upon the world? Us gods have a great deal to consider. In any case, you have no choice in the matter.
I swear she couldn't be more infuriating. Even if I agree to go to Lemia, I may choose to side with the demons.
How amusing. You have much to lose and no reason to help the demons.
What you think? I believe we'd get along just swimmingly.
You're such a fool. Throwing a childish tantrum. I make the rules in this world. Refuse to follow, and I shall erase you here and now.
That's an empty threat. If you had that power, you'd have done it while teleporting me in my Dragon Slayer fight. Your rules are not absolute in this world, pathetic goddess. You're nothing but a failure who can't even shape this world to reflect your twisted vision.
I see. It has become clear to me that bringing you to my domain was far beyond what you deserved.
Goddess, wait! Someone's here to see you.
What, again? Can't they take the hint that I do not wish to see them? That meathead actually came in here? Misumi.
Make it quick.
I understand that you are displeased and do not wish to see me. As such, let this be the last time.
Huh?
From here on out, so long as you do not aggressively oppose humans, I shall not interfere with you. Do we have an understanding?
That's not good enough. You want me to help the hero for your own selfish motives.
In short, you're no more than a greedy mongrel, sniffing for a reward.
You'd know best. Takes a greedy mongrel to know one.
So be it. I don't have time for this nonsense. Tell me what you want, right this instant.
Oops. I only said that to annoy her, and now I can't think of anything.
Too bad. Your time's up. You're just a child, demand on.
Wait, I've got it! He asks that you please grant him the blessing of speaking common.
Shiki. Genius. Spoken language. I'm so used to writing it, it didn't even occur to me.
I do not recall granting you permission to speak to me, nobody.
Who, me?
But, son of Misumi, you can't speak even a little common?
No, but only because of your wretched curse.
I simply granted you the ability to speak everything other than the human language. If you still haven't managed to learn it, then you're less intelligent than a demi-human.
Must be nice to have all the time in the world for petty arguments, you shitty goddess.
Don't call me shitty, you good-for-nothing. How unbelievably rude. But fine, if that's all you truly want, then you can have it right now.
No, young man!
Does it hurt? Well, you're the one who asked for it.
Can I help?
With that, it's over. Now go eliminate the threat against the hero. While you're at it, secure Fort Stella immediately. If you can't, then I'll kill. No. I will grant you your death.
So I'm to protect the hero and take Fort Stella back? Sure, that's what you want.
I am. You know what will happen if you break a promise to a god. Now nobody wants that.
What is this?
Most likely a direct flight to the royal capital of Lemia.
How are you able to remain so composed right now?
This is my third time. I'll control our landing. Could you cover us in darkness so we can conceal ourselves?
Yes, of course I can.
She seemed awfully flustered about something, though. If she's distracted at the moment, it might be go time. Tomoe, Mio, you there?
Oh, good. You're all right.
It was a goddess again, wasn't it? What did she do this time?
I'm fine. I'm in the skies over Lemia right now. But I have a request.
You sound serious. What can we do for you?
Well, first, I'm going to need the two of you to gather up and lead any competently trained Highland orcs and mist lizards. And any other capable volunteers you can find. And take Kalenion. Get Ava and Lurid. I'm counting on both of you. Later.
Mio! How thrilling!
Indeed, it truly is. The demi-plane will experience all 4 seasons.
True, but that hardly matters right now. I'm ecstatic. It's the first time the young master has asked us to fight for him.
I'm over the moon. I had no idea it would feel this good to have him say that he's counting on us.
We must share this joyous occasion with the others. Like us, they are his people. Listen up! We are now at war with the demons. This will be the demi-plane denizens' first real battle. Highland orcs, mist lizards, the young master has chosen them. Show no restraint. Go forward and fight to your heart's content. The days you've spent training in the demi-plane, and the young master who recognizes your efforts, you must refrain from betraying either. Now fight with all your strength. This is our first battle in the young master's name. Crush anyone who defies us without hesitation and with dignity. To Kalenion!
I think we can all agree that I have superior detection spells now, right?
Such meticulous work. I can tell exactly how many enemies there are, and where they're concentrated inside their base. I'm trembling with excitement.
Wow, I can't wait anymore.
Now, I suppose I should secure the demi-plane gates. It's too much. I'm not sure I'll be able to hold myself back tonight. Keep your distance for a while.
Everyone ready? It's time. There are roughly 2,000 demons stationed on this land. However, there are only 100 of us. Once Tomoe teleports us inside the fort, we won't need to penetrate the castle gates. I admit, that's hardly a fun way to fight. We must deliver a complete and total victory to the young master. I believe that everyone gathered here today is capable of great feats. Now then, let's go!
Hey, wake up.
Huh? What the heck is that?
The enemy is here!
We're under attack? Archer, hurry! Aren't they aware the demons control this fort? Don't let them get close! Fire now!
Osio Jean!
A magic barrier. It's enormous!
Others!
On it!
Ball de run!
The defensive barrier! Don't let that orc get away!
Never underestimate the demi-plane's horns! Dip in the game!
Don't let them through!
Demon forces!
Stop them!
Son of a bitch!
Huh?
Do not underestimate us because of our numbers. You must fight with everything you have. If you are too weak, we will not be able to fight at full strength either.
Don't!
Let me welcome you to the Mirage Town. It was created and built by the young master and belongs solely to him.
Do you have any idea why you were brought here? I could give you a hint. I do. From my understanding of the current situation, Kuzunoha plans to retake our homeland of Kalenion.
So in order to repay him, we swore to offer him everything the Ansland family has.
Now listen, Kalenion, and you finally drove them off.
Huh?
Your fair city has not been destroyed. Since all other noble families have been eliminated, the Anslans gained the Kuzunoha Trading Company as an ally, and miraculously they won back Kalenion from the demons.
We believe that's the narrative the young master is crafting right now. And so, that means you two need to develop the skills to resurrect a nation.
Resurrect a nation, you say?
Wait, how though?
We know developing a community is hard work, so you'll be taught the engineering and farming skills required. You are to learn those skills here and spread them throughout Kalenion.
Of course, we'll send demi-humans to help you. Although that will be a temporary situation.
I'm Mio. Who are you?
A soldier who directly serves His Majesty, the Demon King. Is that all?
Not quite. It's vital that I know your name. Without it, I'd be unable to report who I killed.
My name is Left, or more precisely, Left, the mutant mildy dragon.
The dragons have mutated now? I could have sworn you were a snake.
It's Mio, right? Your kind seems to have invaded this land. So then, who are you people?
You should know. We are the people of Kalenion.
Soldiers of a dead nation, then?
No. Kalenion hasn't been destroyed yet. It has been here the whole time.
Enough nonsense. That land north of Fort Stella, the demons control every square inch of it.
That's what makes it so convenient. This is completely unknown territory now. Therefore, I don't understand it all that well myself. But I will slay you and offer this land to my master. That's all that really matters to me.
It won't happen. My curiosity will have to wait for later. I was expecting to face the heroes, not get into a fight with some strange woman.
Looks like a lot of chaos. Is that Lemia's...
Their royal capital. A similar battle is probably taking place.
On Makoto Misumi's orders, the denizens of the Demi-Plane entered their first battle against the demons of Kalenion.
The enemy's main forces have been routed. Now let's mop the floor with their heads!
Well, you still want to fight? Those attacks of yours, they're completely useless against my reflection.
I thought your size was just for show, so I was disappointed at first. Turns out you've been watching me and analyzing my attacks. You have my compliments.
Can you explain one thing? Why do you keep using the same attacks over and over?
Because they were in the young master's memories, sire. I decided it'd be fun to only use those on you.
I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about, but... if this is a fight to the death, let's go!
I very much appreciate that. My, how truly interesting. But performing such complex calculations is a weakness, isn't it?
No matter. You're just wasting time.
Indeed, I am. Watch me.
Not even you can regenerate endlessly, you know. I won't stop reflecting your attacks anytime soon.
Really now? Oh, no, you can't outwit me!
Huh. Mia's trying to master that reflection technique, isn't she? She's so lucky. All I got stuck with were nobodies who can hardly put up a fight. Our victory's set in stone at this point. I know. I'll create an obvious border right here. Great. That should work. The demons won't be able to send reinforcements that quickly. They're much too busy dealing with Lemia and Gritonia to pay any attention to me.
Suburbs surrounding the Imperial capital.
We spotted demon forces! Shieldmen, ready yourselves! Archers, take aim! Fire!
My. It has begun.
You snuck into a senior statesman's chamber, smack dab in the middle of an attack by enemy forces. Gotta say, that's rather bold of you, Rona.
Sophia.
I wish you'd share your information with us. We are your allies, not your subordinates, you know.
Did you find out anything?
Just that Tomoki, the Empire's hero, fights differently by day than by night. I believe his healing only works when the moon is shining bright in the dark sky.
You're saying he can only heal at night?
Lemia.
Back up. So is he stronger at night, too?
Really, Sophia, pay attention.
Rona, Princess Lily has returned. And she's commanding the Imperial forces.
But how did she get here from Rhodesguard? That settles it. We mustn't stay long. Let's head to Fort Stella.
You go on ahead. I'll catch up. I want to have some fun with that hero.
Don't let them advance any farther! Use all your firepower to rout them!
Sir! I see. Just perfect. This should be excellent practice for killing that sorcerer, so I won't dare hold anything back.
The sorcerer, huh? I doubt there's any chance you would lose to him now.
Then you are?
Sophia. I'm a dragon slayer.
Since when? Aren't you Sophia Polka?
Interesting. So you do know who I am. You're the hero of the Empire, Tomoki Iwahashi.
That's right. What can I do for you?
I'm quite interested in you.
Why me?
Watch out! Pretty decent timing. I'm disappointed in that hero, but this Lady Knight sure does impress me. That smell. You've been granted strength by a greater dragon. Must be Glant, or Sazanami. Wait, what are you thinking? You've changed. Right. I hadn't mentioned it yet. I'm honored to tell you all that I have acquired another title these days. I heard you're stronger when the moon is in the sky, hero. It's dark. Why don't you show me some after-hours dance moves, huh?
I don't care who you claim to be.
Don't bother. That's not gonna work against me.
She knows about my magic eye.
You're wielding a spear. Why don't you try using that to beat me? If you can, then I'll be all yours. I'll offer you my body and my mind.
And I will prove to you that battles can never be determined by level alone!
How perfect. I agree with you completely. Of course, this lizard is in our way. Nagi! See you all down there. Hey, looking for me? If you lose, the Empire will be in big trouble. You'll need luck.
I'm a hero blessed with the goddess's protection. Stop underestimating me.
Oh yeah? Now let me show you how strong I am.
Perhaps you fell for my Claydell trump card!
Impressive. Great thinking.
Oh, that's quite a spell.
Isn't it exquisite? Breaking free of that binding won't be easy.
Huh. You've given this some thought.
I did. You can't fight like that, so I don't know why you insist on being so pompous.
Just stay on the defensive. Mora, you stick with me.
Sir, you took Nagi down.
He did.
Oh, yeah? In that case, I'll give you what you want.
Now just die!
If you had survived, I would have made you one of my women.
Was that a joke? It's going to take a whole lot more than that to take someone like me down.
How? But wasn't that a direct hit?
Well, it was a creative attack, I'll give you that much. Despite combining so many elements, they don't interfere with each other's power. It's a shame, though. It wasn't strong enough to forge a lake. Now.
I was once defeated by Sophia, and injured in a battle against the sorcerer. But finally, it seems I have completely regained my power as a greater dragon.
Honestly, that did not live up to my expectations. You're a hero, aren't you? Why don't you at least try and fight like one? Oh, your healing is pretty powerful.
Monster, you monster!
Really now? Don't you think it's rather rude to call a woman a monster?
Are you kidding me? Ironic to hear that coming from a human who sides with demons.
I'm still waiting for you to show me how strong a hero is. I really hope you were just holding back. You're not already quitting on me, are you? Or is there some kind of activation condition I'm not aware of? Ah. Are you scared you'll accidentally hit your friends? Should I kill them first?
No, don't! I won't show you the ace I've got up my sleeve if you kill them. That's why you're here. So, send my allies to the Imperial capital.
That's fine by me. Go on. Your strength has finally returned.
Yes. You want me to escort these half-dead fools to the Imperial capital?
So, that's taken care of. Now, show me the goddess's protection.
Well, unfortunately, what I'm about to show you has nothing to do with the goddess. It's your own fault things turned out this way. Prepare yourself.
Hurry up.
Within these flames lie unimaginable and monstrous horrors. But don't look away, as they're quite likely the last thing you'll ever get to see! Obliterate!
That was quite the trump card, eh?
It was. I'd say even more sadistic than the sorcerer's arrow.
I'd expect as much from a hero.
A savage technique that takes the caster's life. Of course, that's not what makes it so terrifying. Even those who avoid the direct blast are usually afflicted by a special poison or curse. A bit like radiation or something of the sort. Relax.
I didn't know I'd been impacted too.
The hero himself seems to be unaffected. It's not a very heroic power. You'll be fine. Now let's reconnect telepathically. Oh, and don't touch the hero. I'm not done with him. Rona, can you hear me?
I sensed a tremendous blast of mana. What happened?
Just spell.
Then I can presume he's dead?
My apologies, but he got away.
I see. But if you got him to cast his trump card, that's good enough. Shall you return to Fort Stella?
Not now. I'm feeling pretty fatigued. I need a break.
Sophia?
Please tell me you saw that too.
She forgot to end the telepathic link. She seems rather flustered.
That's him, all right.
He's heading right toward Lemia's royal capital. You can fly, right?
Yes. Let's go. We'll end this quickly.
The day I kill him has arrived at last. You just wait, sorcerer.
I never expected that my greatest concern would actually go to Lemia. This is ridiculous.
And now, back to the present.
You need to wear a disguise of some sort?
Yeah. People can't know I'm Kuzunoha the merchant.
You're right. I could probably return to my pre-contract form, but I don't think that will help.
Any more ideas? I could wear a veil, but I'm pretty sure it'd come off in battle.
Wait, I think I know what we can use, though. Mio asked me to make some adjustments, so I still have it in my possession.
Come on! You don't mean... Hibiki, it's no use! They've broken through the third and fourth lines!
I can't believe they're getting through so easily. This is why we should have moved the royal capital closer to the Hopelace lands.
And it's such a shame, too, since he was in favor of that idea.
You mean Elamgond? There's something happening in the Academy City, too, isn't there?
Seems that way.
I hope he's okay.
I think joining the forces sent to Stella and reclaiming the royal capital is still our best move.
It's true. We need to go, Hibiki.
Are you sure? But what will happen to the people in the city if we all just abandon them?
Well, you see...
Please, Gia, hear me out. As it stands now, many lives have been lost, all in the name of defeating the demons. We carry their abandoned hopes and dreams with us, and we go forward. We must win this war to achieve peace. Their deaths weren't in vain, and we will fight hard to prove that. And so, we will dig deep to find the strength we need to honor them.
I get it. You're talking about Naval, right?
As I am. Please know.
Seriously? Why are you all still here?
Seely.
We're going now. Use those Sige scouts and start the retreat.
Of course, sir.
How is the evacuation going?
It's been rough. Hoping 30% make it. Those damn demons. They're mowing down every human they come across.
We must leave. What's our escape route?
Right. In the throne... No, that's impossible.
Provide your enemies with an escape route, and most of them would happily take it. Or did you always intend to ambush me here? That's quite a scandalous outfit you're wearing. Is it part of your strategy?
It's enhancing garb made from my guardian beast. What do you think you're doing emerging from the ground like a gross mole?
That's the only escape route we have, and he blocked it. Damn it.
I was running out of patience, so I came to meet you. I could not handle waiting any longer.
What about the soldiers outside?
Why ask me about them?
You murderer! You knew! Those men were my allies!
Be careful!
Try to remain calm.
We can't go this way.
You're still trying to flee. I won't let you. Hibiki, you're destined to die right here. If you don't, then we'll slaughter everyone in the royal capital. Though it's a shameful act for a warrior.
You think it's honorable for soldiers to kill civilians?
This is a war between species, and as such it will inevitably end with the extinction or eternal enslavement of one side. I know you sense that as well. Now, decide. Will you sacrifice your people, or bet on your chances of being able to take me down?
Amazing! This sword forged by Baron isn't just strong, it's enchanted with special wind magic!
Just go for it!
Here, take this!
He's through!
elemental gauntlets? Not only that, but they're enchanted with all 4 basic elements.
Did you think you were the only ones here with exceptional weaponry? That's enough!
Hibiki!
And who are you?
My only choice was to wear this stupid hero suit that Mio made me in order to hide my appearance. What should I do? This bizarro costume has dumbfounded them. You've got to be kidding me. Really?
Aww.
Is that really Otanashi from my school?
Something else is here!
First the false hero, now a skeleton?
Young master, shall we begin by saving the hero?
Yeah. But whatever you do, don't address me by my name. That might tip them off as to who I am.
Very well. Then I shall call you only Master. You can refer to me as Larva.
Got it. I'll handle this.
I don't know who you are, but I'll assume you're my foes.
Are you on our side?
That voice, it really is her. What is she doing in this world? Wait, why is she dressed like that? Ah, right, I'm not one to talk.
Voice changer active.
Demons are sure to abandon Port Stella and retreat to the north. You should have no problem using your telepathy now.
Huh. Unusual armor. Is it ancient equipment? So the goddess has pawns we didn't know about.
I have no intention of fighting demons. If you'll retreat quietly, I promise I won't allow the humans to pursue you.
No can do. I won't relinquish Fort Stella. And the hero dies. Move it. You won't die if you don't try to protect the hero.
I can't do that. I received my reward up front, and I intend to keep my word.
Then I will just have to kill you and the hero. My name is Io. Demon Commander Io. No name, huh? Bizarre. I didn't expect to be interrupted by another white warrior. Your hero must have something cool. What?
He stopped Io's blow somehow.
Amazing.
Hero and company, you better step back.
What are you doing? Do you know how strong he is?
You can't beat him in a contest of strength, so don't try!
I'll keep that in mind.
Not too bad. And yet.
Uh-oh. I don't have enough arms.
That's exactly right!
Spin step!
And you're awfully weak, but that's beside the point. That move took down a dragon. Blocking it immediately was the right call.
I take it the tone of your voice means you're not joking, right? Perhaps you'll entertain me more than Hibiki.
That grin. Yikes.
Who's that man over there in the lights?
He is fighting Io, after all.
He needs no help.
Who are you?
Io is a most weak opponent, so your assistance would only get in my master's way.
What do you mean by that?
The skeleton is talking to us.
By the way, did you purchase that sword from the Kuzunoha Trading Company in Sige?
You know that place?
Yes. I once experimented with feeding wind spirits to monsters in the wasteland. That sword's made of materials from my endeavors.
Really now? Just tell us who you are.
Larva, a run-of-the-mill lich who also happens to fancy experimentation.
Hibiki! Damn it, here they come!
Don't move, hero of Lemia. If you leave this barrier, I'll kill all your friends. As long as the hero is safe, we don't care what happens to the others.
Then what am I supposed to do?
I shall handle them. You stay there and wait until I return.
What did you say? How dare you? We have earned our fights! Relax. Making more enemies now serves no one, you two. Just allow him to handle it.
Fine, let's see what you can do.
We ask you, Sir Larva, show us your power.
Stop it! Step back, Lich!
Right, the hero is our only target.
I know a bit about the tenacity of bulls. Where I come from, cattle are considered troublesome and violent livestock.
I'm no cow!
Fool. How does it serve you to enrage us under...
Then you're most likely too weak for me to ride, prissy little pony boy. To be precise, I am actually a former Lich. Step back and allow me to show you why I say former. Come, 13 steps. Release steps 1 through 4 for these barnyard buffoons. 1. Sword. Cup. Coin.
What kind of twisted game is this?
It must be exciting to stand before your superior. Now do try to put up your best fight. Well, well, the horse evaded it. And somehow the cow survived it.
You bastard! I hate mages!
Then burn. Calm down. You can't feel a thing. Now offer you.
Whoops.
What? You think this is funny?
I'm fighting an opponent more skilled than me in hand-to-hand combat, so no, it's not funny.
Sad to say, but not a single one of my attacks has proven effective.
Anyway, looks like your men died. Don't you even care?
Everyone who attacked the royal capital had already steeled their resolve. Hitting their debts would be an insult. It's just the cost of war!
Oh, elemental gauntlets, huh? Wow.
Are you seriously making fun of me?
Just so we're clear, you won't retreat.
Of course not. I have no intention of dragging this fight out any further either.
I see. Larva! Half open 7.
Very well.
You need help from that Lich?
Actually, no. My objectives are simple. Saving the hero and the fall of Fort Stella. That's all. I may have to fight someone in the not-so-distant future. So I really don't feel like pointlessly exposing my hand.
It sounds like he's starting to think he might have to go head-to-head with a hero.
Where was I?
Selecting killer moves. Now firing claymores.
Claymores?
Oh, wow! Is that...
This feels off.
Tracking weapons armed with explosive magic. I've never heard of such a thing.
Scissor hands, knuckle! What's next?
Selecting anchor shot.
Nice.
All right, got a good one in.
Huh? How can he regenerate so rapidly?
He can fly, too.
Let's see.
Now activating.
Jet kick! Demon Commander EO, it's about to...
He healed.
Larva, sir! Your master is in real trouble!
Your advice doesn't matter, nor is it needed. Equip and activate 7th step. Hell, half open. To the city wall should do the trick. Go, Niflheim!
What are you doing now?
I will envelop this city in a weakening fog. The Master said weakening would be enough for his needs. You might wish to thank him for that.
I sure felt that. You mixed in some kind of armor-piercing jabs, huh?
Impossible. You're unscathed?
That hurt pretty bad. I can't believe you can move around that much and regenerate. I honestly did not see that coming.
Well, if it weren't for these annoying circumstances, I would have rather enjoyed fighting you. But...
What was that all
all about? Is that how demons pump themselves up?
No. It's the only way to reach my soldiers. The time has come to use something special.
And that is?
The latent strength of living beings is surprisingly deep and vast. I learned that from the mysterious woman in white who was the hero's companion. Her name was Naval.
What? Is that real?
There's no way.
It can't be. A rose sign.
Master, that is an enhancing item known as a rose sign. It grants the user tremendous strength, but only in exchange for consuming their soul. Also, it's been modified.
Your knowledge is impressive, little lich.
You gave those to your men?
No one will return from this battle alive. Having a strength boost like this means my soldiers can slaughter every human they see. All right then, let's see what Rona's improvements are actually capable of doing. You should be honored, White-Clad. I deem it most appropriate to use something as precious as this on you. Incredible.
Rose signs. If the demons outside start using those as well.
Listen to me! We have to save the people of the city!
You're right.
Let's go!
Yeah!
A barrier? But why?
Sir Larva, explain.
You again, skeleton? You can't trap us! Let us out of here now!
Larva, sir, please dispel this barrier.
No.
This isn't a smart move. We can bring order back to the city. We won't allow the demons to slaughter the people.
Don't make me say it again. Your advice isn't...
This is no time to worry about me.
Honestly, we know this land better than anyone else.
We will make those demons disappear like smoke. We have no plans of dying either.
Hear us out.
Prove it then, by breaking through this barrier yourselves. I happen to base it on a highly powerful barrier spell that's known as Cocytus. If you cannot break through this, then who do you expect to save?
So you won't stop us from leaving? Not if we break through this barrier, is that it? I just want to make sure we're clear.
I'll consider it. But that's not a promise.
Hibiki.
I have complete faith. I can do this. I'm not giving up. I'm a real hero now. Not some weakling. I just need more power. What's this? Where am I?
A hearty welcome, traveler between worlds.
Who's that?
I don't know how to answer you. This is the only time we'll meet.
If you need something from me, it can wait. There's something I need to do right now.
Don't be in such a hurry.
Huh?
Only your consciousness is here. Any time that passes in here is less than a moment for them.
Time isn't real here?
Correct. And our hero, Hibiki Otonashi.
It's no secret who I am.
Of course not. The other hero, Tomoki Iwahashi, also came here.
He did?
You've earned the right to receive the Traveler's Privilege. What a lucky girl you truly are.
Privilege? Does that mean it'll make me stronger?
That depends entirely on you. And some abilities come with a price. But the short answer is yes. I'm going to ask you a few questions now. From your perspective, they'll probably all sound like they have no right answer. First, what color are you? That's very good. I have your results, Hibiki Otonashi. Your color is black.
Black, huh?
Same color. Interestingly, black can never be acquired by the gods. Attack, defense, healing, support. It's easier to name what it can't do. It's also known as all colors.
Really? All colors?
Now, I will grant you your ability. Because Tomoki acquired a special attack, you no longer have that option.
Of course. Is it possible to choose world domination? Or is that a little too vague?
You have that choice. But in that case, the cost would be every last drop of your mana and at least 80% of life in the world. No big deal.
Well, that won't do. Wait. What about the ability to route all spells? That'd be nice.
Well, that's no fun. You could too.
Huh? You know him? Did he get that cosplay here? That freak?
Hey now, no one asked for that weird costume of his. To answer your question, I do know him, but I doubt he'll ever come here. So I'm intrigued. What power will you choose?
Would it be feasible for me to use other people's emotions in order to strengthen myself?
Turn others' emotions into your own power, huh? I see. Interesting. That's a truly heroic ability. Perfect for someone as charismatic as you.
Well, then, does that mean you can do it?
Of course I can. The cost is, a reduction of your maximum mana.
Fine, whatever.
In that case, my dear.
Open your eyes!
Hibiki!
Come on, Hibiki!
Their feelings become my strength. Watch this!
Unbelievable.
You impressed or what? Per our agreement, we're going into the city.
Wait! Hero, leave me off! Something's on its way, Master!
Seriously? As if this wasn't stressful enough. Larva, you must go with the hero.
Sir.
Did you forget you're in the middle of a fight?
When I consider my future with the demons, I don't want to kill you.
Oh, man. Come on. You know that was probably one of your allies, too.
So you know them. How convenient. Then you know they can't be controlled.
I don't doubt it. I'd really like to at least weaken Io before they show up here. What have you got?
Spellbreak is quite effective. When a hero equal to the enemy appears, you can forcibly dispel the enemy's enhancements.
A hero?
Stop wasting time!
Investigative time. There it is. Spellbreak!
What happened? You bastard!
Oops. I broke your roadside thingamajig.
Dragon kings who live for an eternity.
She's here.
Oh, merciless dark ones, guardians of the
What's
world.
this now? Why is she at the royal capital?
Is that some sort of enhancing spell? Sounds like it requires a pretty long ritual.
Etc., etc.
Huh? She skipped the last part?
Now die!
Sophia Bolga.
How about that? I'm quite honored that you remember me.
So you are still alive. That's too bad, because I was sort of hoping, well, that sorcerer had killed you.
You're kidding me. He hasn't realized he's the sorcerer?
Hello?
Of course. I'm glad we met again. If you can defend yourself against me, you'll prove to be far stronger than the Empire's hero.
Are you claiming to have killed the hero?
I haven't. Well, not yet. I decided I would allow him to live another measly day. You could say I'm a woman of my word.
In that case, could you leave now? I mean, it sounds like I've served my purpose.
Sorry, no can do. After much discussion, Mitsurugi and I think that you're our biggest obstacle now. So today I'm here to cut you to ribbons.
Even Io for sure.
You two, stop!
Really?
Rona, why are you here?
Actually, this man, Kuzunoha, isn't it?
No way. This man is the merchant?
Oh, so you know Rona too. Yeah, I knew something seemed off. Since when have you been able to speak?
Speak common? Like just now?
What is this really all about? Aren't you supposed to still be in Rotsgard?
Yes, but...
He made some sort of deal with the goddess. He's trying to save the hero and bring down Fort Stella.
I see. You are a pawn of the goddess after all.
She basically left me with no choice. I'm not siding with her.
I'm very disappointed, Kuzunoha. I thought you didn't discriminate against demi-humans or demons. I was even planning to let you meet the Demon King.
I don't you in Rotesguard, Rona.
Just Rona. Until very recently, you always called me Dearest Rona. You don't care about humans, so I thought you'd be thanking me for Rotesguard. But instead, it feels like you've decided to give me the cold shoulder. I do believe the whole thing was good for your business now, wasn't it?
Oh, keep out of it. I'm the one who cleaned up the city.
Yes, that is what I've heard.
Haven't the demons left Rotesguard?
Sure, they did.
Right, demi-humans.
You know where all the big fancy houses are? That's where the mastermind must be.
Plenty of demi-humans in Rotesguard hate humans and would help the demons.
Look, why don't we make our own little deal? I'll give your trading company the backing it needs in Demon Lands. As for you, you'll leave...
Yo, order your forces to leave Fort Stella.
Think you can take these two down? You'd never survive.
Don't worry about me. In fact, why don't you try joining us for funsies, huh?
Trust me, those aren't just empty words. I wasn't able to defeat him, even with a rose sign.
You did what? But why? How could you dare use one of those?
I couldn't ask my men to do something I wouldn't. If it means the hero dies, I can step aside to make way for new blood.
Don't say that like it means nothing. Though we may express ourselves differently. I still recognize your greatness.
Of course. Sorry.
So, how much time do you have left?
Yeah, well, I was activating it, and this guy destroyed it.
Huh?
I don't know what he did.
You frightened me. Io didn't stand a chance when he was willing to pay with his life.
Brilliant. I might have to fight at full strength to win.
The full force of a Dragon Slayer.
I wouldn't want to get anywhere near that.
I feel the same.
Hey now, don't say that. Come on. You deserve to witness me at my full strength. Oh, right, Rona. I just remembered something. That creepy sorcerer from Star Lake's name.
Why would you bring that up now?
Kuzunoha the sorcerer. I'm here to take you down!
Me? The sorcerer? Oh, no. She disappeared. I have no way of knowing where she...
Wait, what happened?
The last time I fought you, your sneaky attacks cost me actual appendages. So I went and made myself stronger, too. Really? She can use more elements now? What gives? I thought you were gonna take me down.
Dark magic is one thing, but come on. You blocked my Blade Dragon Sword and Fire Dragon's Flame?
Are those special to you? Why don't you try them again?
You know, I'll make you regret saying that!
What's it made of? Is it some kind of armor?
It seems to be made of mana, but that's unheard of.
It easily withstands even the Dragon Slayer's full might.
Defense too, huh?
Yeah. It's a lot like mana, but in physical form.
Mana has a physical form? I've never heard of that happening.
I don't doubt that. Enough. You want to see what it can do?
Unbelievable. This is what someone from another world can do. What all men are truly capable of. And why I've become so obsessed with humans that I can't stay away. I suppose Sophia the Dragon Slayer is doing a decent enough job. I doubt she'd be very happy if she knew she was also being used as a spy camera. Alchemy is known for being full of secrets. A key one's the Philosopher's Stone. And if it's 100% pure, it could be a genuine elixir. A materia prima mana could finally be obtained and used. When Makoto first told me that manner, you already possess far more mana than even myself. Yet it's still not enough to quell your hunger, eh?
No, you misunderstand. It's that I want to increase the amount of mana I can expend at once. I can feel that I'm inefficient.
You don't say. It's still unusual. Most people can never increase their mana.
I know that, but somehow my maximum mana has been increased.
But to turn it into physical matter that can protect his body? I can't imagine how much mana you would need to do that. It's both mind-blowingly ridiculous and absurdly impressive. What an achievement. You, Makoto. You're exactly what I've longed for. I'm actually starting to wonder if you were drawn from my own imagination at this point. Oh, how I ache for you. You're so charming, I'm afraid I'll lose control and go absolutely mad.
On your feet, huh?
Yeah, well, I never claimed to be a master warrior. Seems you've gotten rather powerful. Did you acquire strength from greater dragons other than Lancer? She did it again. It's not Lancer's sword that's teleporting. Is this the power of the Shadow Dragon? Long range, eh? Whoa. It's like a cool laser show.
You're kidding me. But how? That's from the greater dragon of flame. The one with the greatest offensive power of them all.
You just keep using these greater dragon abilities, though. You want to tell me what I did to piss off all the dragons?
Oh, how cute is that? You don't have to worry. Nobody hates you
Nice. You blocked that attack, huh? Let's see how you fare against this.
No way. It's not just armor?
Investigative Kai. There she is.
They can turn?
Io, chill out and relax. You're making me nervous. If you get in my way, you won't be shown any mercy.
Why would I be? As far as I'm concerned, I'm still fighting you.
Oh yeah? Can't say I suggest that.
This is also one of your strengths, isn't it?
Wow, you've learned to regenerate? But you must be struggling now. Let's end this soon, shall we?
That was 4 greater dragon skills. Not just Mitsurugi, but Bakufu as well. Since you left me floating in the lake after our fight, I consumed Akari and Yomatoi.
Consumed them? Did you even bother to try and gain their cooperation?
I have the ability to consume and absorb the power of dragons. Believe me, I can destroy nations now.
Either she's exaggerating, or this world is a whole hell of a lot weaker than I thought.
Once I consume Sazanami and Muteki, that's right. I should be able to defeat Banshoku.
Why Banshoku? Oh, her real target is Luto.
I didn't want to embarrass myself by having to show my scales, but I had no choice. This is all your fault. I braced myself.
Come on. There's no way you can defeat Sheen or Luto just because you changed your outfit.
Sheen and Luto? Really? You seem to know more than I thought, so do tell me everything. Sheen the Invincible aside, few are privileged enough to know the name of the greater dragon Banshoku.
You'll be so jealous. We've actually been breaking a lot of bread together lately.
You've got a lot of gall to mock me like that!
She was able to strategically weaken my mana matter.
It's nothing personal, Kusunoha!
Io's attacking now too? I mean, it's built like one. You have more than 2 arms, right? Listen here, because I'm only warning you once. You don't stop, I'll have to kill you. Got it. Never mind, I'll just go with a rocket punch. How poetic. He's like a shooting star racing across the night sky. I didn't have the heart to kill the big lug, but he shouldn't pose too much of a problem. At least he's out of Fort Stella.
Your guard's down, idiot!
Why is she so surprised? I never said I couldn't rebuild it. Alright, my turn. Let's see how much you can take. Huh. You even scream like a normal human.
You're so smug. I will stop you.
We're all clear! I've slain every demon I've seen!
We're not through yet! The demons that have pro signs are tough!
Damn it! You'll pay for hurting my friend!
Be careful of the mist here. Even just barely touching it will weaken us too.
Plus side, there's less of them than we expected. Perhaps they've already received orders to withdraw.
Watch out! Something's coming! right. It's him.
Hey guys, is everyone all right?
No! Woody's been injured!
I'm sorry about this. I was struck by a stray projectile.
Cast a healing spell right away.
Right.
What is that thing? Nothing I have ever seen before.
A dragon?
So what? It's nothing. We've encountered much more impressive creatures in Seagay, and we beat them.
A lich. You don't appear to be on the demon side, now do you? I'll let you go. Be gone.
Greater Dragon Lancer, or rather Mitsurugi. I didn't think I'd ever get a chance to meet you.
Why does it feel like you're posturing right now?
My name is...
You mean to say that bastard has followers?
Well, that certainly clears it up. Shall we begin?
Great, now I get to give it a go.
His mana matter is strong, but my trump card is a good matchup against it. I know Sophia will offer her assistance as well.
You know, I'm not sure what you've planned, Rona, but if you don't stop casting that spell, I'll kill you.
I thought he was just naive when we spoke last, but now he's like a different person. What happened to him? I was just kidding, Kuzunoha. I'm to leave the hero and...
What's the catch?
There aren't any conditions. And I was serious when I said I would like you to meet the Demon King someday.
I see. I'll consider it.
Sophia's a guest commander, but she's not leading forces. You don't care if I leave her behind?
I can't guarantee her safety.
Of course. No matter what happens, I'll accept it as a consequence of battle.
Then I suppose you can go. And don't bother messing around with the hero either. Shiki is just right outside.
I'm not that much of a fool. Pardon me. I'm shaking. I see why they call him the sorcerer.
Her sword is stuck to her hand.
Check it out. This blade is the essence of Mitsurugi's energy.
You should stick to playing your hand against weaker opponents. Maybe try revealing less of your cards next time. You understand I'll kill you without a thought, right?
I'm not young and naive enough to think I won't be killed in battle, so that won't scare me off. Anyway, aren't your individual attacks weaker than the Empire's heroes?
Perhaps. I've never met the Empire's hero, but there's no reason to be so judgy about a single attack. I can afford to play my cards one at a time, after all.
Not funny. Well, he had more charm in his little pinky than you've ever had. Every single one of his attacks was brilliant. I didn't have to transform, but he was stronger. He was something else.
Isn't that a contradiction?
It's not. He truly cares for his friends. Unlike many others, he's prepared to give his life to achieve his goals. Seems like he'd be a great person to work with.
Is that so? You were certainly impressed by him, huh? Work on someone like you. Is this news to you? Looks like you didn't even know you were bewitched either.
Can't be. What would make you accuse me of being that ignorant, though?
Well, you're the one who boasted about sparing his life. You sure you're not actually fond of the dude? How degraded you must feel. Before we go, would you like me to dispel the charm's effect on you?
Just shut up.
I don't want to catch you off guard, but I don't mind dispelling a charm for free.
I said shut your trap.
You sure? I don't think there's anything else I can do to help.
Leave me alone, you jerk!
High-speed movement. She's been holding this back, and then she's got more options at her disposal. But she's not all that. I'm about ready to end this here and now.
Where's Mitsurugi? If he would just hurry up and get here, you wouldn't stand a chance.
I just don't see that happening. This is all you can possibly do, even with the power of several dragons, right? My Shiki's far stronger than Lancer. You both lost.
Now burn!
Stay here! Mist's too thick.
So, you really are a follower of the sorcerer then? Honestly, liches are all bone and no bite. Time is over.
I must hurry and get back to Sophia. If I'm being honest, my real aim is getting to kill the sorcerer. Obviously it's fine now, but I owe him for tearing off my leg.
So, you wish to kill him? Then you do understand how I feel, Lancer. What for?
I always say that shit, bro. Say, tell these niggas I'm about to level up. Go crazy and shit, man. Listen. Times I slept, always dreamt about living big. People get smoked in my city like a fucking cig. You giving info to the pigs, they call you the pigs. They teach you spot you aim for, head chest to your ribs. Dead and he dumb, boy ain't surviving this one. Gang was really about this shit, they ain't do this for fun. It wasn't safe to be outside, we all played on that porch. Militant, the flame in sight, gang ready to torch. Bullets burn right through his flesh, leave that nigga scorching. Shorty talking about a kid, I had thoughts of abortion. I wasn't ready for that change, would've been my misfortune. I would've proved moms was right, now the fame disappointed. Pen to pencil, right how I feel on these instrumentals. G-lock in a passenger, a daily essential. Presidential, went from rents to owning these foreigns. Selfish nigga, never been past my niggas the orange. Play with the rock, critics be talking a lot. They mad that I'm hot, cause we made.
I hope you're ready for this. I shall begin by killing the sorcerer's followers.
Sir Larva, you must dispel the mist. If you do that, we can lend our blades to the fight.
There is no need for that. Worry not, hero of Lemia.
You're falling to pieces.
I'll be frank. It is for our honor. I have to help you kill the dragon for the royal capital.
I cannot allow that. However, if you'll agree to help with defense, I promise to save that mage after the battle is over.
Living. Tell me, do you really have the power to save Woody's life?
It's quite simple. A punctured human stomach is very easily mended.
I don't know.
I trust you. It's a deal.
No, you can't. Stop. You made the right call. What? How do you know that? I just do. That lich reminds me of the person we met back at Seagay. They're the type to keep their word. That's what my gut tells me.
Sir Larva, you'll keep your promise if you know what's good for you. Just to be safe, dispel the mist.
Our pact has been sealed. Niflheim, dispel.
Have you finished your little chat? Regardless of what you discuss, your efforts will...
Lancer the Blade Dragon. Dragon of swords and spirits. An unusual creature who possesses 2 lives.
You know that.
Despite being a dragon, you take on a humanoid form and enhance your strength. Well, well. It seems Luto's information was correct.
Luto? That name? How do you know it?
Surrounded by numerous fine swords, you are the greater dragon called Mitsurugi. Those swords speak to the fate of the fallen warriors who challenged you.
You know more than you should. As such, I cannot allow you to live. I have no choice but to add you to my collection!
I clothe myself in a veil of grievances. Gross sheer! The swaying silver cage deflects all arrows!
How could you have survived against my true swords?
I have done much research on you, Lancer. With some help from Luto, the leader of the dragons.
I wasn't anticipating a lich with ties to Luto.
I believe that the greatest weapon a person can possess is their intellect. Of course, I am only a former person. Worthy of the 6th self, release the whip and become a mighty blade! Ascalon!
What gives? You're a mage!
This is Ascalon, a blade steeped in poison and curses. Hoping I'd get to kill you someday, I named it after another sword known as the Dragon Slayer.
Sure, it has an ominous air, but it lacks the gleam of a truly fine blade.
No matter. Please the 6th step. Flay now! Sword Spiritum!
I see you're determined to use that thing. You are a foolish mage to challenge me with a sword. This is my battlefield. The best soldiers and the strongest demons are everywhere. They will make a nice addition to my power. It's over. How long can you keep fighting back?
You dare to challenge Ascalon with the swords of that pathetic rabble. Your time has come to know true fear. The pain, feel it?
You pay for that! I swear it!
I hear you had the audacity to sever my master. Those swords, they were once wielded by past heroes.
And there's more where that came from!
What's the matter? I am a mage, after all. Don't tell me you're surprised. Pierce the brilliance of vitality.
There, sell it! You're chanting incantations between strikes?
My sword returns to me on its own. Rot counter!
I'm not finished!
You are doomed to lose count of how many blades I break before your ultimate destruction. This is on me. For the young master's sake, and my own, I will not disgrace myself.
Damn it, you're not even the sorcerer himself. You're just a follower!
Ascalon's poison is slowly consuming his very life force. All of his reactions are steadily slowing down. I pray you don't notice. You deserve to die in despair.
I call on you, heroes! Become my strength!
Sealy, please no!
Priestess had become his sword. I most likely would have lost this battle.
I didn't think I would go out like this. Can't be helped. Although you don't compare to the hero or the priestess, I shall still use your power as part of my own.
You're a monster!
Damn it! You should know that I haven't felt this cornered since I fought Sophia. When this is all over, you will certainly make a good sword and serve me well.
I already have a master to serve. You are unworthy of an allegiance such as that!
Feel that, sorcerer's loyal follower? This is the true might of the one who rules over dragons and the natural law!
Who is that?
My lich appearance as a decoy for an attack from his blind spot. That was too close. I need more training.
Tell us! Who are you really?
Larva. It must be you.
What the?
No way!
So the Otherworlder figured it out at last. It's rare to find a person who can see through my disguise so easily. Include my various failures up until now, and this has been quite the hassle.
What's this mean? That you were actually a human all along?
I was, a very long time ago. Now then, I have a promise I must fulfill. Release the fifth step. Keto, do it now. Go, Agatoram. Heal the fallen.
His color's back!
That should be sufficient.
Sir Larva, I will repay this debt someday. I swear it on my very name.
Duly noted. I overused my rings during the course of battle. I must go and rest for a while.
Wait! I need to know. Is it true that you're the sorcerer's follower?
Forget about that. A hero has more important things to attend to than curiosity. The citizens who have already evacuated are surely trembling with fear. There is much you should address first before concerning yourself with my affairs.
You're right. I misspoke. I second what Verda said. I will repay you someday.
I will consider allowing that.
Hurry. We should take Woody somewhere to recover.
Once we make it outside the city, we may be able to find some camps out there.
Right. I'm sure that the
By the way, did you purchase that sword from the Kuzunoha Trading Company in Seagay?
I wonder if they're also connected to the Kuzunoha Trading Company.
Finally gone nuts, have we? No.
I've got two very good reasons to laugh.
Oh?
The first is, no matter how well you may think you know your partner, you never really do till the end. Not till they die like a fool.
So I take it Lancer's dead.
And the other one, I'm truly astonished by my own good fortune. I came out as the winner of our little bet.
Oh, yeah? With Lancer?
Yep. We made a pact that if I were to die first, I'd join his collection. And if he were to go first, he'd give me his remaining life. And I'd also possess...
Huh. Remaining life? So Lancer had more than one life? Cool. What do you hope to accomplish now that it's yours?
It's disgusting to look down on your opponent, you know. There is honor in fighting. Though I suppose that does make me a bit of a hypocrite.
Odd. Don't the strongest ultimately do as they please, though? Is that not one of the most elementary laws of the battlefield?
I'm sick of you. I'll show you the trump card that slew two greater dragons. Right here, right now!
Is this another world? Where are we?
Not exactly, but this place is special. It's connected to where Lancer stores his blades, so allow me to be the one to welcome you to the Prison of Swords. It's an execution site.
Weapons. This kind of thing almost never happens to me.
The service here is excellent, so don't you worry. I promise you won't die of boredom.
Can't wait to see what kind of show you put on. Ah, I think I get it. Huh. Let's see. The space enhances the power of the one who deploys it. Pretty standard, but wait a sec. These contain the owner's life, too.
Who told you all of that? You're not some sort of psychic or a genius.
I get it now. All these swords are representative of their lives. By acquiring their swords through battle, you inherit the skills the heroes possessed in life. You've chosen both quantity and quality.
Knowing that bit of trivia won't help you against the Prison of Swords you faced.
What a letdown. Why'd you wait till now to start showing off? I'm not a warrior or a mage, though. I'm something else entirely, Sophia, and I promise you won't like me after this. I'm a Kyudoka.
I'm gonna kill you!
She's fighting way harder now.
Yeah.
To be safe, I'll strengthen it with my Kai.
What?
My bow's name is Azusa. I named it after the ancient and sacred Azusa Yumi. Since I've got these tricky whistling arrows, I think I'll just go with an exorcism.
No! You monster! How'd you do that? Answer me! Tell me, now! What are you?
Like I said, I'm just a Kyudoka.
You messed it all up! I haven't even met Luto yet! I can't die like this.
What a joke. Wake up, Sophia. Have you really not figured out that you're being used as a camera? I'd regret it if you died with my fake name in your empty heart. So I'll tell you. Makoto Misumi. Take it to your grave. Good riddance, Sophia Bulga.
Wait, there's still a chance! That damn fool always kept secrets from me. For it to be over yet!
A new sword.
I've got you where I want you. And I don't mind risking it all.
Lancer's secret weapon? If they were a hero who turned into a Japanese sword, does that mean they were like a Japanese sage or something?
This sword is a game changer. Despite the fact that it's unsigned and unfinished, I'm filled with its immense power. It's not like absorbing a dragon. It's more like evolving into a next-level human.
A next-level human? Isn't that what Shiki was trying to become? A Grand, right?
You have no idea what I had to do to get here. The tables have turned.
It's what I'd expect from a jet. I'll go with archery, not Kyudo. And let's do it fantasy style. Line of fire. Apparently I'm responsible for creating Star Lake. Alright, round here should do. I love this monomatter stuff. It makes everything so much easier. Guess it's time to supersize my Kai. And get a better sense of the lay of the land down there. Good. Rona was true to her word and had her soldiers evacuate. I'm not sure what the range is, but come on. I doubt I'll miss.
Yes! I carried out her stupid request! Looks like someone's gonna have to leave me alone. Who knew you could get used to falling? It's not that bad.
You're back!
Shiki, what happened? You're you again.
I'm sorry, young master. I ran into some unexpected trouble. The hero managed to escape safely, though.
I see. That's good then. At this point, I'm pretty tired and don't have much fight left in me. Just not feeling it. We should get out of here.
Are you certain that's what you want? It seemed as if you recognized that hero girl.
You're right. I do know her. But we'll have to discuss that once we're home. Tomoe and Mio are probably already back at the demiplane.
Oh, by the way, after I rescued the hero's party, they said they wanted to show their appreciation to me. What would you like to ask them for?
Wow, I'll have to think about it. I'm sure they're busy with the city right now.
Understood.
It's up.
Yes, our rate of attrition was practically zero and there were no deaths. Neither of the two injuries were more serious than an orc accidentally stepping on a lizard's tail. And we successfully secured the territory of Kalenion as well.
Oh man, sounds like I overestimated this world's military might after all.
Mio selfishly snatched the only opponent worth fighting from me, so I had to make do. I decided to take up a new hobby. I taught myself how to create a simple cliff that serves as a border.
You did what now?
Young master, I have something to show you too.
Oh, hey there, little guy.
It's the demon's commander. I believe his name was Left, right?
What? Come on, stop! Don't eat my spear!
Thanks for the free meal.
Huh? Keep away! No!
Yes, but since I didn't eat fast enough, he just turned into this.
Is that really him? Io and Rona's colleague's a lizard now?
More importantly, did everything go all right with the goddess?
Yeah, wasn't too big of a deal. Plus, it led to me defeating Sophia, and Shiki here defeating Ol Lancer. Also, thanks to his quick thinking, I can speak the human language now, which has already proven more than useful. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Shiki, you bastard! What made you think you could get away with going over our heads to make yourself look more desirable to him?
I had no intentions other than helping the young master!
Why don't you tell us what you mean by that somewhere more private?
But, I swear, nothing happened that you would need to know! Ow! You're being too rough with me! Stop! That hurts!
I guess the meeting's over for now.
Well, sorry to bother you when I know you're exhausted, boss. The Academy headmaster is begging for a visit from you.
Huh? What's up with them? Didn't they take over mopping up the remaining mutants?
The Academy's forces withdrew their men right away, so the Elder Dwarves have been enjoying playing with them.
You should rest, Shiki. You haven't slept because of Tomoe and Mio, right?
But I would never abandon you to do all this work alone!
Nah, I won't lift a finger. Instead,
you can count on us!
Try coming up with something that could serve as a monument to our restoration, eh?
That sounds like a plan.
Let's go, Mondo! That's right. Taking on massive creatures like these really gets the blood pumping! Mondo! I got it!
What a sight to behold. I guess that resolves the mutant disturbance.
Yes.
I know there are demi-humans in the city who support the demons, but I'll deal with that another time. Wow. So these are the Dragon Knights of Laurel, huh?
They brought in much-needed relief supplies. The townsfolk are quite happy about it.
I see.
By the way, we've received words of gratitude from the temple as well.
Sairitsu even said she'd come by the trading company later to say hello.
I take it those are the Dragon Knights? None of them seems to be any better than second rate, though.
Time to run! You see, I have this letter I need to send to the hero of Lemia.
Tomoe, I understand why you're so upset, but you have to show some restraint.
Allowed to sulk after having all three taken from me.
Well, you did manage to bring all 4 seasons to the demiplane. Wasn't that your most important goal?
True. I finally finished brewing my homemade sake, too. I'm thinking of trying to make totally different flavors for each season now.
Please don't pout too much. I'm grateful for you too, of course. I'd still prefer you over 1,000 plus of the greatest Dragon Knights. I'd choose you every time, Tomoe.
Wow, that's a bold statement. You know, you can be a real charmer sometimes.
Kuzunoha, sir. This doesn't feel like much of a lesson.
Yeah, I agree. We're just removing the rubble.
Why can't we take time off like Shifu and Yuno? Where did Shiki even go? It seems totally unfair.
The two of them are...
So, there's really nothing we can do for you? We're here to provide any assistance you might need.
I'd never. The two of you were out there fighting mutants, weren't you? You've earned yourself some time to sit back and relax.
Whatever, but I wouldn't complain if I were you. I mean, this is why you panicked over the mutants.
Listening to you talk has got me questioning a few things. You're actually around the same age as us, aren't you?
Or even younger than us.
Yeah, they're right.
Are you saying the way I talk ruins your impression of me?
No, not at all! Your magnificent mana's overflowing, sir!
All of you get back to work. The most important thing is restoring the city right now. We won't have class for a while.
That phrasing. I heard you turned down a full-time teaching position. Are you hinting that's true?
What? And on making a living as a teacher forever.
Honestly, Kuzunoha, sir?
You're such a strange person.
It's quite a shock to the senses to hear you suddenly talking, you know.
A lot's happened since I last saw you. May I ask, who did you want to introduce me to?
My boss, but you already know that. He should be showing up soon. Here he is now.
Sorry for making you wait. Thank you for helping Estelle and, Kuzunoha?
Really, Zara?
Of course. You already know each other.
Tell me what this is about.
Sorry, I'm not catching your drift. This is the man who stood up for us and saved our lives.
I must say, you were brave, so thank you. Lost on me. Many of the merchants who opposed you died in this disturbance. On top of that, I've received orders not only from the church, but from Lemia and Laurel as well, to make accommodations for you. In the end, it's you who benefited the most from this incident.
Did I?
There's a lot I could say about your inexperience as a merchant. But you got your way. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it.
In a month or so, the city will return to normal. Once we reopen this, you may use it free of charge.
Free of charge? What does he mean?
Oh, the brothel.
Wait! You know, the truth is, I'm only half a man.
You're so damn unusual, but I must admit, you're likable.
Kuzunoha. I didn't believe it, but you really can speak now.
Yep.
To be quite honest, the other day, I'm well aware that it was just an accident. But still, I'd like to address it.
I get it. I won't tell anyone.
And you're not going to ask for anything? I'll do anything, as long as it's in my power.
I don't really have any demands. Oh, and the Kuzunoha Trading Company doesn't intend to cooperate with any single nation. So, don't worry about that.
I'll try not to. I'm sure not every rumor I've heard spoken about you is true. But I must say, you're a most peculiar man.
Please accept my apology. I didn't know the goddess was meddling. I know Sophia really got in your way.
When you were watching me through Sophia's eyes?
You could say that was just a bit of insurance on my part.
It's unusual for you to lie so blatantly. You can't hide the truth from me. You and Sophia were close, were you not?
It seems you're rather sharp.
She was so obsessed with you, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
That's so. I do appreciate you taking care of her for me.
So your plan is to play dumb with me? It's not over yet. I'll let you finish her off, since you still owe me a favor. You know, you're way off your game if even I can see through you. Let me know when you've taken care of her. I'll come back to discuss my reward, cool?
They say a boy takes 3 days to become a man. That surely seems to be the case for you, Makoto.
Noha. That monster. If I want to fight Luto, it seems I'm going to have to defeat Muteki in the Wastelands first.
Unfortunately, that won't happen.
Who are you? One of the sorcerer's allies?
Don't I wish? No, I'm just a dragon he refuses to be friends with.
Wait. Did you say you're a dragon?
Greetings and salutations. I am Luto, the greater dragon of harmony you've been searching for, although you might know me better as Bonshoku.
It can't really be you, can it?
Would you rather be killed by the real me, or a cheap imitation of me? Believe whichever you prefer.
You knew who I was. For how long?
I also happen to be the leader of the Adventurers Guild. I've known about you ever since you registered, so it's been quite a while. I just never thought you seemed worth my time.
Nonsense! Don't screw with me! I still have enough strength to kill you.
Don't make me laugh. Both you and Lancer are merely fragments of the ambition I once held. You have no real power without me. You're the throwback I created by mixing my dragon blood with a human's. And Lancer is the experimental fusion of 2 lives I created on a whim. From the very start, the 2 of you were ready to form an alliance. My 2 fools. At first, you were fascinating to observe, but I'll admit I regret it a little now.
You mixed your blood with an innocent human, and created a non-existent dragon on a whim? Do you have any idea how much this power has dominated me? How it ruined my entire life?
You misunderstood. Power cannot be deemed good or evil. You only became so confused and twisted because your mind is just that weak. Perhaps I should rephrase that. You're a piece of trash who never stood a chance because you've never known discipline. You're a loser, a waste, and you have no control over yourself.
Deep down, I always knew the truth about you. I could feel it. I was right to hate you. I should have trusted my gut the whole time!
I'm just copying our friend. If he's really able to maintain this all the time.
What's going on?
Let's see, you've already lost the goddess's protection. If you lose your dragon powers too, well, you know what will happen. Why did she have that? I see now. Lancer became a sword. No wonder he seemed to have no control over his ambition anymore.
No. What happened? How'd we lose? This can't be how it ends. Not for me.
Good. The greater dragon should be restored at once. Of course. I don't have time to raise children right now. Perhaps I'll let the Guardians take care of these eggs. Down, but I'd rather have a little revenge.
Oh, the Commonwealth of Laurel? And what is the purpose of you going there now?
I can't exactly tell him. It's because the sorcerer's follower told me to send Chia back home to Laurel. So no divulging my real purpose to him. The details are quite complicated. But you can count on me to do what's right.
Everyone treats me like some kind of joke. But just watch. Whatever it is that I desire, I will take possession of in the future.
I didn't think Fort Stella would ever fall.
I know. And Kalenion, too. Who knew they'd go after that territory? I certainly didn't expect it.
Neither of them seem to have been in touch with Left either.
Don't give up. We were able to strike major blows against both Bulimia and Gritonia. Begin drilling your soldiers for the next invasion. I'll pursue the other matter.
You mean Kuzunoha?
Yes, he's to meet His Majesty.
A toast to you. You all did such a fantastic job in Roadsguard and Kalenion. Thanks to you, the Academy City is looking at a full recovery. Eventually, the Four Seasons should come to the Demiplane as well, even if any unexpected difficulties come our way in the future. I'm certain we'll work together to overcome them, as we always do. Anyway. Cheers!
Reddit. We were able to develop new techniques, so we can promise we won't let you down.
I look forward to seeing them, and I appreciate all your support.
Question. If there are any demons still alive in Kalenion, can we please absorb a non-lethal amount of their life force? Ever since we got to this demi-plane, we haven't been able to get intimate with anyone.
Well, that sounds like one of those things you should ask Tomoe about.
There's young master. I wanted to tell you that Japanese sake is delicious indeed. I quite like the flavor. Young master! In order to help further our studies, our species have decided to work together.
Starting tomorrow. That is if you're willing to lead our training.
Right. Let's discuss that later. Today is all about having fun.
Sir!
Young master, I tried to give these a twist of tangy yuzu for you. Please try.
It's so tasty. You have become a truly great cook, Mio.
I can't believe it was actually worth persevering for half a year.
Sure. Hey, Emma!
Oh, hi, young master.
Do you know where Ava and Luria are? Did they already go to Kalenion?
No. They're at the Mirage City right now, studying urban development. The Alkei are giving them a crash course.
A crash course? Sounds pretty tough.
It shouldn't come as a surprise. You must understand they represent Kalenion. Eventually, the two of them are fated to lead the nation on their own.
Cool.
What's the matter with you, Lime?
Perhaps it's not like you're not plastered to you, meathead.
Quite the hedonists when they're drunk. I do think Lime has a special kind of charm.
Shine, glitter, flash, diamonds of the spirit, guide, flutter, glide, emeralds of the heart!
This is so humiliating. Please don't look at me!
The dancers are bananas, and so is the crowd! We're all bananas anyway, we might as well dance!
Things must have calmed down a bit.
Finally. I have to say, your Japanese sake turned out absolutely marvelous.
Hot sake will be nice in the winter.
That's right. It'll warm you right up.
By the way, young master, do you by chance remember the promise you made the other day?
Huh? Oh, you mean what I said I would do for you?
Yes, exactly. That's myself first.
Sure. Huh?
Just please allow me to attend to all of your needs.
Needs?
Yes, please.
What? Attend to my needs? Come on, Mio. You're certainly important to me, but that's just as...
But that's not what I meant to say. I misspoke. So, I need you to teach me how to polish your rice just the way you like it.
Oh, that's all? That's not what I thought you meant.
Don't laugh unless you want to die today.
We're not laughing.
Actually, that was so sad we can't help but shed a tear.
Oh, wait, no, I was joking, no.
Can I just say something? The three of you, you watched the store. How can I thank you?